0-2 to Hindle. Lays off of it.
You can walk him off the plate a little bit more. I understand.
I jumped on early just to see Kentucky with their last ditch effort right here. Kentucky was down 5-1. It's 5-4. Win or go home. As these games are on this Monday. We're jumping on early to watch the end of this. This is crazy. I think there's only like a couple of us here. Good to see you guys, by the way. Oh my goodness, no way. No way. No way! Oh my gosh. Kentucky just goes yard to tie it up. A&M hasn't even started yet. Should I take hot sauce for this? What's up, guys? Noah Two-Wavy, Unsaka Puntas, Parzival, BTTS, James. Good to see all the familiar faces, guys. This is insane. I was just here waiting for the show to start, and I'm watching the scores. And I had to start early because it's going crazy over here. I mean, West Virginia might be a punished crowd. I mean, some crazy things have happened here in postseason baseball. You don't have to tell us. But Kentucky was just down 5-1. What's up, Jesus and Cowboys? Jonathan, we ready for tonight, guys? We're putting it on the line tonight. It's win or go home. Last guaranteed game of the year. This could be the last time we see some of these guys. I don't really want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about it. But it's true. There's some guys we really love on this baseball team, and this, it won't be, but it could be their last night. So I wasn't going to miss tonight. I'm sorry I've been MIA for you guys. Life got real. Life got busy. And it was either sacrifice channel time now and get ahead in life, stuff I had to do personally with my family and my house and work, or wait until football season when things are moving really fast and I really don't have time, so we had to sacrifice time now. But I wasn't going to miss tonight. Last guaranteed game of the year. Last game in Bluebell Park for sure, obviously. Win for a chance to play a best-of-3 in Chapel Hill. And we're going in with the team that got us here, the players that got us here. It's Clayton Freshcorn starting tonight. Not a starter, we know this, but fourth game of a weekend. The pitching staff is obliterated by injuries now. I mean, Aiden Sims, I haven't even talked about that, but we all know it. It sucks so much on top of some injuries we already had. And it's the fourth game. You burnt some arms. You could probably use some guys tonight, but in terms of a starter you're confident in, it's Freshcorn time. It's all about the corn. And this was a discussion amongst Aggies since yesterday. Would they do it? Would they do it? And we found out about an hour ago they are doing it. It was my feel. That's what I wanted to see. It's like, who gives us the best chance? Who do you want to see out there the longest? Who do you want out there when the game is 0-0 to keep you in this thing early and often, to give your bats a chance? Because A&M didn't have a chance yesterday. The game was over in the third inning, basically. I mean, it wasn't, but couldn't come back from 9-1 in the third. So, Freshcorn. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way, all things considered. I wouldn't want to go down with anyone else. Now, my other thought process was, I mean, the other thing you think is, like, what if Corn comes out, it's not his day? It might not be, because USC's on a freaking tear. So, I mean, we're going to live in, or die with Corn. I'm good with that. But the other thought was like, okay, give Sadeo an inning or two. Darden could probably still go an inning or two, even though yesterday sucked. And just see how things start. Then get to Corn. Just buy him some time. No. You go all in on the Corn. And I think anybody I name, anyone you want to name on this baseball team, even Weston Moss could probably go an inning. I think that you go to it today. There's no more life after this. There's nothing else. So, as Early said yesterday, all hands on deck. We're just watching this Kentucky-West Virginia thing wrap up right now. We got about 20 minutes till first pitch. I mean, this has been an insane inning. I was just keeping an eye on the score, and it was 5-1. I refreshed the page. It was 4-5. I opened the game. Kentucky has 2 outs and 2 strikes. Bomb to tie it up, and a winner-take-all game. I mean, holy crap. You want to watch it? This is illegal. I'm not supposed to show it to you. Y'all remember the rules. Oh, I see a lot of familiar faces in here. I'm done yapping. I'll probably keep yapping throughout the night, as I do. I'm probably rusty. I probably forgot how to host one of these things. I remember all the buttons are. What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you. And James and Parzival and Unsaka Puntas. Noah 2 Wavy. Great to see y'all. Can y'all hear me? This is working. It looks like it's working. Forget how it works. They just tied it. Yeah, they did. Jesus and Cowboys. Howdy. King Domino. What's up, man? James with the corn. VGWL. Yo. What's up, man? You think we can win? I know we can win. Okay. Everyone knows this about baseball. I mean, look at the freaking, none of the Omaha Heat from last year in this thing now. Some of those teams just had poor seasons, but, I mean, the top 2 national seeds are out. It really is about getting hot on the right time in this sport, it seems in particular. And I'm a more new observer to this sport, but that seems to be the case. USC is getting freaking hot at the right time. It's just the hand we're dealt. It's the team we're playing. We're playing one of those teams that is getting hot right now. And we're doing it with a depleted pitching staff. Base hit for Kentucky! 2-out single. Insane. It's the hand we're dealt. Sims is down. We already had injuries in there. It's the last day of this track. They had a guy go 120 plus yesterday, so they might be in decent shape. But, I mean, USC comes to College Station, drops the first game, and then just rails off like 30 runs per game every game since then. It's been absolutely nuts. And, yeah, tonight's losable because we're playing a team that's absolutely on fire at the absolute perfect time, and they're in full belief mode right now. They're already a good pitching team. They were a decent batting team. Right now they're an elite batting team. It's going to be tough. But we can do it because we're a good freaking baseball team. 2 Golden Spikes, semifinalists, 3 probably first-rounders. Bunch of future pros. I mean, some guys got to get better, and we got to find a way to make ourselves get hot at the right time if we're going to try to progress forward here as a lineup. But I think it starts with getting Korn on the mound first. And I kind of unclearly stated it earlier, but let's be very clear about this. I mean, Gavin Grahovac, Caden Sorrell, and others, but highlighted by those 2. This could be their last game as Aggies. So I want to appreciate that today. That's partially why I made way to jump on with you guys tonight. This could be goodbye. All right, 0-2 count here. Kentucky swings and misses, but we have a tie game heading into the bottom of the 8th here in Morgantown. Insanity. Gavin cemented legendary status. Oh, absolutely cemented, man. Had an 800-yard bomb yesterday. Just evaporated baseball. Too bad it wasn't a game where it didn't matter, but let's go. Let's get it going tonight. Let's give him something to play for tonight. SB, come on. I'm not sure if I can watch the game. Oh, dude. This is what we live for. This is it. These are the stakes we want as sports fans, man. This is everything. Gavin Caden, certified goats. Amen to that. You talked to Nico and told him to show up and be the real MVP. Well, you know what? I bet he shows up for you, Jonathan. Jonathan giving him the pep talk. Let's go. What's up, Noble? We knew you'd come back when it mattered. Yeah. You know, at this point, it hasn't been a perfect end of the year, right? There's been some injuries. There's been some tough losses. I feel like if I come back now, I can't be the guy that ruined it because we just got blown out last night. I can only help us or we just lose again. So I can't lose. I'm either the good luck charm or, you know, we just ran out of bullets. So it's not my fault. Or I caused the win. There's no in between. Thank you, Noble. I think Gavin's leadership has the lineup put at least 8 tonight. It's going to be a clincher. Absolutely, man. It's going to be good. One of the hottest teams around, as I just talked about. Kopian a GOAT too, and how much he's gone through this year. Multiple injuries, a surgery mixed in there for something. I forget the exact deal earlier in the year before the most recent one where he collided with Jorian Wilson. And he seems to be getting better right now. So, roller coaster year for Kopian, playing his best right now, it seems. And, you know, it's in a limited role as a DH, but grateful for it. Let's go. Insert Avengers Assemble meme. We are assembling. We are assembling. We need the team to assemble. And speaking of assembling, I haven't shown the lineup yet because we're kind of locked into this Kentucky-West Virginia game. But the Avengers will be assembling with a familiar lineup today, if I can find it. Richard Zane probably posted it. Let me see. A&M Baseball might have posted it. Yeah. Here it is. Jorian's back. You know, Jorian's had a tough go lately. I would say the freshmen have all had a tough go, whether it be for injury, getting your face destroyed, or other reasons. Let me get my face back up there. But we're going back to somewhat of a familiar lineup. Grahovac, Sorrell, Hakopian, Dura in the 4-hole, Partita in the 5, Ben Royo playing in place of Hakopian, who's DHing. Jorian Wilson back in the fold, Bear Harrison back in the 8-hole, and Boston Kellner in the familiar spot. We're going to need it from all of them, guys. We're going to have to keep the pace with a really good USC on-fire batting team right now. And all of these guys have to perform. I have no doubt about this top four. But the rest of them got to bring it. I think they will. I think they have. But they got to be their best tonight, man. And Fresh Corn going to help us out, I believe. I think we win. Honestly, when has this team not responded to losses like yesterday? Like, that has been what makes them play their best, is a game like what happened yesterday. It's tough circumstances in the pitching staff, right? That is an undeniable factor here. But this has been when they've thrived. They have always come out on the better end of this kind of situation. All right. First out of the inning by Kentucky. West Virginia fighting back here after giving up a 5-1 lead to advance to the Super Regionals. Drama. Drama this weekend. It's been all weekend. It's been an insane weekend. Since the last home game, it really feels like a finale regardless of the outcome today. Absolutely. However you want to slice it, it is somewhat of a finale. It's the last guaranteed game. It's the last home game. Absolutely. Glad to see you back. God bless you. Thank you, Jesus and Cowboys. Good to see you, too. It's been a pleasure and an honor to watch with you all this season. Absolutely. It's been a good time, man. Hopefully this isn't the last one. By the way, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, I'm just going to tell you the facts because they are facts. I cleared my calendar for next Saturday and Sunday. It's cleared. I don't know the scheduling for the Super Regional, but if there are A&M baseball games on Saturday or Sunday, we will be here. I made this point yesterday when we still had 2 losses in the chamber. Carved it out. It's there. It's a freaking win. I'd love to come back with you guys again next weekend. So glad they're starting Corn. Give yourselves the best chance. Absolutely, I believe. I believe. We're officially back on the map. I don't want it to end, though. I think it was, it's obviously going to leave us wanting more if they drop today. And, you know, let's just talk about a possible scenario here. But how would you all feel about Early's bounce back after what happened last year? I think I feel pretty good about it considering how some people felt about this team going into the year. Unfortunately, you know, there were some pitching injuries, and you hate to make that part of the equation seemingly every year, at least 2 years in a row. They're going to have to get some more arms. That's for sure what they have to do. But they are batting a very high percent in bringing in bats to this team. Like, everyone Early's brought in has performed in this lineup. It's been a really, really good track record. Now he needs to get that to the pitching mound. They got to equalize. They got to bring it there because they're acquiring talent in short order, transfers, impact freshmen. It's happening with the bats. If Early can recreate that on the mound next year and going forward and keep this batting acquisition of talent going and just keep getting better and keep learning as a coach, you know, I don't know if I feel like this program has completely turned the page and is now this like annual championship contender, but I do feel like Early has taken strides and instilled some confidence in this program. And that's talking with a chance to get eliminated from the regional tonight. I just feel like there were strides taken this year, and, you know, there's a big difference in the perception of the year if you win the game tonight or not. Like, that's a big factor that will change the way we feel, and then win more games after this. I'd love to hear from you how y'all feel. I was kind of juggling that in my mind today. That's where I'm at. I feel like good signs this year. I feel like there is reason to believe this thing is going to be pushed in the right direction for years to come. Got to keep doing that, of course, but in terms of evidence for now, I'm taking it. Of course, the first time you're streaming in a month, I'm at the game. No way, Trooper Drew. Just check in with the chat every now and then, man. I know you've been missing it. I've seen your couple of comments every now and then. Very, very happy whenever I hear from you commenting, asking where I am. It makes me feel good that, you know, it's worth asking about. So, thank you, man. Thank you for checking in, too. And enjoy the game tonight. Monday night, enjoying the game. Enjoy those stadium deals. You can get a beer for the low price of $10 tonight, man. Boston Kellner. You got me a little confused with the coach. Boston Kellner's been sus with the bat and glove for the last month. I want to get. Yeah, kind of around since when he got face smashed, right? I don't know. It has been tough. I've heard about this want to move Gavin to second base, but not doing it. Just going to live and die with it, I guess. We are about, what, 15 minutes away? Fire your questions away. It's been too long. I'll keep reading chat as long as we're here getting into it. I brought milk. Because the cap is off to bomb. Yes, we're doing to bomb tonight. And we're not going bomb for bomb. We're doing how we're meant to do it. Every Aggie run is a salsa dab tonight. I don't know how many of y'all care about the salsa challenge. I care about it. If the Aggies are going to put their lives on the line tonight in a winner-go-home scenario, I will put my well-being on the line as well. as a good Aggie. So every run scored by A&M is a dab of hot sauce and probably a chug of milk. That's on the table. Anyway, I think Corn, Sadeo, Darden, and Lyons can pitch. I think that's exactly who we see. When I was drawing it, and I'm sure many of y'all feel the same way, we're drawing this up in your mind going into this game. Corn is starting. I mean, if Corn can somehow get us like 5 innings, that would just make us feel like if Corn pitches 5 today, I feel like we're winning. Like there's no way about it. But there's a chance that they get on him or whatever. I don't know how accustomed Corn is to going like 60 plus. Like I don't know. In theory, as a closer, I feel like he should have some freshness about him. But how conditioned is that arm to go into those upper echelon numbers? I don't know. But if Corn can get us 4 or 5 innings, I'll feel so good about it. Get an inning or 2 from Sadeo and Darden, and let Lions take us home, and hopefully we get that good side of Lions today. That feels about right, man. I'm pretty much there at Unsaka Puntas, and I mean, would you want to throw Moss even though he just went big time a couple days ago? Maybe. See, the Bryans traded Myles Garrett to the Rams. I know we have a couple of Browns fans in the chat. I'm sorry to you guys, but to everyone else, Myles is free! I can't wait to watch, man. Yes, Myles to the Rams. It's going to be great. Good for Myles. That's a good one. And I just feel bad that KC Concepcion got left behind. It's all right. We still root for KC. Maybe KC will make the Browns great. But yeah, that's some cool news. I've missed y'all too. Yeah, we missed you guys. We missed each other. We've missed each other. Weston Moss to close the ninth. I feel the same way. If you could throw him an inning, throw him an inning. Weston Moss has been the best starter, man, since Sims went down. He's been much better these last few weeks anyway. I love it. Yeah, if you can get an inning out of Moss, you do it. And early set, all hands on deck, whatever that means. Aggie baseball has had its toughest stretch once Drew stopped streaming. Now he's back. When the world needed him the most, he vanished. Well, I'm back. So we'll see. And I feel like I get at this point, it's been so long that I feel like there's no correlation with me. So it's either I saved the team or it's not my fault. We're swinging the bats tomorrow. We can definitely win. Amen. Amen. But let's try to cool them down a little bit, though. Like, if Corn can cool them down, like, keep them around 10 instead of 20. I mean, they're getting, like, to 15 every game since that Lamar game, I think it was, their game 1. It's nuts. Of course, USC got hot. They're hitting against Lamar, Texas State, and us. We make bad offenses look good. Hey, that's probably true. What's up, Bo? Good to see you, man. Our ballpark doesn't help. That's so true, too. And literally, in their post-game pressers last night, they're like, yeah, we're just hitting middle of the field playing to the ballpark, man. Like, we know. We can get it out of this park. We can get it off that back wall. We know what we can do. The ball flies. Yes, sir. USC is supposed to have a deep pitching staff. Yeah. Absolutely. What's up, JB Boss? Good to see you, man. Our bats need to be absolutely on fire. If pitching has a great night, then we can hold them to single digits. The bats need to be able to score more than that. If we hold them to single digits, I feel like we need to win that game. Like, they're on fire. Our pitching staff has been through some stuff. I feel like if we hold them to single, there's, like, no excuse. Like, win that freaking baseball game. Get after it. We're a batting team. Come on. We live and die by offense. Exactly. Yes, we're the home team tonight. Thank goodness, man. That thing pisses me off when you're not the home team. And you're the freaking home team. I mean, you took advantage of that today. It's just crazy how that happens. I guess it's the rules, but whatever. Yeah, that's exactly right, BTTS. That's right. That's so weird. If the Spurs lost, I extra show up today because that's how I would be coping. If the Spurs lose, I just completely don't look at anything Spurs for the next 2 days. But they didn't. It's like the one flaw with baseball postseason. Regional hosts should always be designated home team. Yeah, it's so strange. I don't understand it. I mean, no, I don't understand it. I was going to try to justify it, but I don't want to. Low-key rooting for the Thunder Goat Caruso, plus my most obnoxious T-Sit fans are also Spurs fans. Don't crucify me. Well, you know, I'm going to ban you. Get out. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. I understand. You're wearing a mask like Boston? Did you break your face? You all right? I respect it. You're just a big Boston fan. You're going to wear the Boston mask. What's up, Lit Sparks? How about them Spurs? How about them, man? It's been great. I'm still amazed UCLA pulled an A&M softball 2025. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Both top nationals down. Successful bunt. Nope. Out at first. He advanced the base runner. It's fine. By the way, Kentucky, West Virginia tied up 5-5. We will stick with it as long as we can. First pitch is set to go out in about 8 minutes in College Station. Love Bear being back at 8. Yeah, you were talking about that earlier, having to round out the back end of the batting lineup. This has been the lineup that got us here. This is the horse we rode to the dance. Is literally this lineup plus Royo because of the Hakopian situation. This is it. Oh, I lost my spot in chat. We're catching up. What's up, Logan Kyle? Good to see you. How long does the winter have till the Supers? Is it Friday or Saturday? Is it Friday? Okay. It's one of the two. Yeah, Troy beat Florida to hell today. Like, absolutely just demolished the Gator. I think it's still going on, but it's over. Well, I thought this game was over, but that one's more over than this one was. Welcome to heaven. One last ride at Bluebell for all the marbles. Amen to that. Welcome to heaven. That's why we're here tonight. One last ride. Don't let it be the last ride, though. It will be the last ride in Bluebell, but not the last ride for the team. John Peroni, howdy. Good to see you. Let's go, Aggies. Let's go. I'll fully admit I had to eat my words this year. I was not happy that we didn't fire early and I was dead wrong. Yeah, it turned out pretty well, and I think, like, whatever happens tonight, like, I think there are just good signs. Like, the leap from last year to this year was really good, and I think the leap came, like, off the shoulders of a lot of things that Early did, specifically a lot of players he brought in, and Pennington getting him in, and, you know, there's some room to work in the pitching staff, but I think the work he did with, for the most part, fielding was good. More recently, not so much, but I think that was a big leap this year. And then obviously just the players he brought in was great. And I think he matured a lot this year. I think the way they responded this year showed some maturity from their coach probably, and probably the leadership on the team as well, which you're going to lose some of that. But you got some experience, some young guys this year for sure too. There's a strikeout. 2 outs on the board. Kentucky looking to take a lead here. 1 runner on, 2 outs, top of the 9th. I don't know what to, I'm not reading that one. I don't know if that's just crazy. My worry about next year is losing Gavin Sorrell. Yeah, but I mean, it sucks to lose them. But think about what an offseason is going to do to Jorian Wilston and Nico Partita and Boston Kellner and some of the other young guys you're getting back. I mean, you're getting Aiden Sims back. There's a lot of good stuff you're getting back, man. I think just the maturing and then the track record of acquiring talent is all of a sudden looking really freaking good for Michael Early. So I think he's going to bring guys in. Our recruiting class is incredible again. There you go. There you go. Today the portal opened up, absolutely. What's up, Drewski? What did our Corgi pick tonight? I think the Corgi picked the Ags. And we're going to have to raise the Corgi's collar up in the rafters in Reed Arena or put it on the wall in Bluebell or something. Because if he's right again, man, we're going to retire that Corgi's collar. What's up, J. Paul? Good to see you. That Corgi's been on it. My well-being was already destroyed by the Browns today. A&M, do not join them, please. Yeah, he was one of our A&M Browns crossover fans. He tweeted at me right after the move today. He still has KC, though. Take care of KC for us, JB Boss.
Taste over 70 years of our family commitment to
yeah.
high quality, real, natural
Milk was a bad choice. Milk is the only choice, man. Early has done well considering he's been playing with a hand tied behind his back due to a lack of SEC caliber pitching. If we win this somehow, we're playing with house money, no ace. Yeah. Free miles. I mean, I'm glad he's going to get a chance to win the Super Bowl, but yeah. Sorry you're a Browns fan, but you got KC. I think Chad is like 5 to 10 minutes behind right now where I'm reading right now, but that's fine. I'm going to skip down a little bit just to get more up to date. 4 bombs tonight. Grahovac, Hakopian, Bear, and Jorian go yard. I would love a Jorian resurgence tonight. Give it to me, please.
Powered by protein, packed with fiber.
Rocky wants you to go on his podcast. I tweeted him a couple days ago. Let me know when. Troy putting belt to ass. I didn't see that happening. Yeah, it's done. It's donezo. Jab, Asian Persuasion. What's up, man? Good to see you. There's been a bad tournament for 1 seeds. Yeah. Spurs going to the finals. Absolutely, man. It's crazy. Texas last year's UCLA this year. Yeah. National seeds must have had a curse this year. Thank goodness we didn't make it. I mean, we got to win tonight for that to be the case. But yeah, seems to be a curse. I think Jordan makes or breaks the game. I mean, it's either a massive benefit or it's kind of been a hole the last couple of weeks. It's a freshman. You were always going to deal with ups and downs. Let's hit the upswing here. We know he's capable. Just go out there and play free, man. Play like there's no tomorrow. Florida's down to their last out. Might be over by now. I'm not even watching. I'm just watching Kentucky, West Virginia. We're about to switch this over to A&M baseball, though. We're about 3 minutes out. Are we ready, guys? It's win or go home. How often do we get to watch a win or go home scenario? Not too often these kinds of games come around. So let's enjoy it. You're going to live. You're going to feel what it's like to be alive tonight. And if we win, it's going to feel so freaking good. And if we lose, well, we're not going to talk about that till it happens. Any final chats before we get into this game? We need pitching. Well, we got Corn. Searle will be missed, but you have so many solid players. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Absolutely. Going to be on ESPN News for a little bit. I'll be streaming it, so hopefully it doesn't have any hiccups by doing so. I'm guessing it's coming on after one of these games on ESPN, maybe. Get the LSU pitcher out of the portal. What's up, Ronnie? Yeah, hoping for good pitching tonight. Let's get 4 to 5 of fresh corn tonight. Come on. Crowd Upton and fresh corn was announced. I love that, man. I love that. Browns just gave Miles a contract too. That contract got traded. POV, you're the baseball about to be thrown to Caden Sorrell. You're crying. You're me on the bomb beyond insanity. That's the face you're making. You ready, James? The Chicago Bulls theme? Yeah, play that in your head. I'm not going to play it right now. But yes, that's the exact vibe. Okay, guys. It's time to pull up your stream. Go to ESPN News. It is live or die baseball now. This is crazy, guys. Oh, my gosh. When's the last time we had this kind of stakes on a watch party? I guess March Madness, but even then it was like literally all house money. This is like, I feel like if you win, you always have a chance to get hot when your batting lineup looks like what A&M has. So I still feel like there's very much life on this year if they can find the right side of this thing. All right, I don't think the stream has started just yet. I'm going to double check here. But guys, thank you so much for tuning back in. I'm sorry, again, it's been a minute. But if you guys could drop a like, sub to the channel, do all the things that help me out. I'm not going anywhere. I just had to address some things in life that I couldn't wait longer to address. Namely, getting my financials and work stuff up to date and ahead of the game before football season inevitably comes out of nowhere. Because it ain't that far away, and a deep baseball season run really bridges the gap to football. It's crazy how it just quick it makes like the non-sports off-season seem. All right, I still don't see this game live anywhere. I think we're good. I think they're holding the game off for now. Anybody have this thing up? I don't want to be behind here. Freshcorn's first start since community college. Is that a fact? That's crazy. Football recruiting is blowing up too. Absolutely it is. We're leading for Meredith now, the 5-star corner. Yeah. Looking to book my airline tickets for the upcoming football. Wanting to go to Tennessee and Oklahoma. See, I was considering this year not doing any away games and just committing to watch parties for every away game because the majority of Ags are going to be watching on TV and we can just watch them together. So I think I'll be going to most, if not all, the home games since a lot of y'all will too. And just committing to live watch parties for every A&M away game this season. You deserved a long break. Thanks, man. I think I'm still not like going to be cranking out weekly videos yet until July, but I think watch parties whenever we can right now. Like if we get to the Supers next weekend, I'm there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I think around the second week of July, we'll get onto that pre-football season schedule. We're dropping like 3 videos a week. But we'll do watch parties and watch-alongs and probably breaking news videos as needed. Hopefully my schedule's about to open up. It definitely is this weekend. Are we? I don't want to miss this game. I don't want to miss the first pitch. Freshcorn's on the mound. I think we're good, but it's not started. Okay. The fact that my birthday's in July is the only thing holding me over between baseball and football. We always do something crazy for 4th of July. So but the time between baseball and football, there's like a week of 4th of July. And then I think like second half of July, I'll make it my mission in life to like cultivate like football talking points and content that'll get us to fall camp. And then fall camp, we'll just be banging them out. We'll be doing call-in shows every week during. I love the fall camp lead-in. That's one of my favorite parts of the year It's like the anticipation is tantalizing. But yeah, birthdays, you know, trips for 4th of July, that really helps bridge that gap. But you know what really helps bridge the gap is an Omaha run. How the hell did we get a night game from Missouri State? Is that the only night game? Because I know Kentucky and Arizona State are not night games. I think Arizona State's noon. That's going to be so sticky. Week 2, noon, College Station. It's going to be sticky and hot. My goodness. And then Kentucky's 2:30, so it's going to be brutal. Football's right around the corner. Yes, it is. Can't wait for some new pitchers. That's going to be the big task of this baseball team to really drive this thing forward, is to bring some ready-now pitchers into the program. I think that'll be huge. New football commitments of 20 minutes ago? Really? I'll check in later. We're locking into the start of this game right now. Hopefully it'll come up. I don't want to miss a corn pitch. I think they may be holding the game up for whatever game's in progress right now, because I don't see this stream coming up. Maybe one of y'all can confirm this. For some reason, they like to open it up at Kyle Field at night, but I care less when it's a cupcake opponent. No, I honestly, of all, like this is not true at all. I'm being dramatic. I really like the opener to be at night, because you just get to enjoy the day of football. You lead into it. You open with a night game in Kyle Field, and hopefully you put some belt to ass, and you're just like lounging out in the upper deck or wherever you're sitting in the 4th quarter of the game, like sipping a beer, eating some popcorn, whatever. The game's over. The game's in hand. You're undefeated. The full season's ahead of you. I like an opener in Kyle Field at night. Like, that's just I don't know, man. It's just like a way to like feel it out, set the stage. It just feels nice and comfortable. I'm a fan. But of course, I'd like to have Arizona State at night. That would have been fun too. It's on ESPN News. But it should be here streamable too, right? If I'm the only person missing this right now as the one hosting this stream.
Hey, congrats, James.
Okay, the game is out. The game is on. I'm watching it through like a split screen on ESPN Plus. A&M has the first 2 outs of the game. No one's on. 2 outs. We're watching the game, and this is how we're watching it for now until my stream actually opens up. But we got it. So 2 down for the Ags. I'll get the scoreboard up when I can. Guys, we're underway in a do-or-die scenario. Get comfortable. Get in it. This is it. All right, 2 down in the inning. Fresh corn on the mound. Aggie Lopez, three-hole batter for USC at the plate. It's a hit to the glove of Royo. Thrown to first base. 1, 2, 3 out for the Ags to start the game. Any 0 on the board against this USC team is a win. You just allowed a scoreless inning against a team who has been red hot all weekend since game 1. So that's a big win. Big start for Fresh Corn. Like, superb low pitch count coming out of the first. Ideal start to this game, guys. Ideal start to this game. Let's go. I mean, you could not have drawn up a better half inning to start this game. I can't freaking watch it. I'm going to freak out live on television, guys. Oh, my gosh. This game is unwatchable. Fresh struck out the first batter. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna have a freak out live on the internet. Time for the bats to get hot. Let's go. Our leaders at the top. Aston Whiteside. I'll look into it once I have a minute to breathe. Need to call the game like Dave South, confusing as possible. I mean, I'm going to be confused here in a second if I'm not even watching the game and I'm trying to call it. Will that be a Dave South replica? All right, we're just going to see what happens here. I have the same issue. I think when Kentucky, West Virginia ends, it'll stream. Okay. I know, but I know there's a game on, but usually when you're streaming the game on Watch ESPN app, you have the option just to go to the stream that supersedes like the network, but apparently you can't do that. Bats need to start hot. Yeah, let's get this thing going the first run through the lineup, huh? Let's get these Golden Spike semifinalists, these first rounders, these future pros. Let's just get them all cooking right away. Nothing to wait for. All right, I'm on the West Virginia Kentucky stream as well. Jonathan Ortiz, what's up, man? This is where I am right now. I'm still here. This is a great game too, but honestly, I can't find myself interested in it while I know A&M baseball is going on elsewhere. I guess we're just stuck here together, guys, watching this game that's not our game. Let me see if I can find ESPN News, if that's streamable here. Okay, yeah, I'm on ESPN News. We're good. We're underway. We found a way. Score bug coming up. Don't worry. It's a watch party. Gavin Grahovac at the plate. Fouls the first pitch off. Here we go, guys. Beautiful 3 up, 3 down, first half inning. Ags at bat. We need them all today. 0-1 count for Gavin. Appreciate Gavin Grahovac, guys. We're down to just limited numbers of games for Gavin and Sorrell and more right now. I mean, take a picture every time he's at the plate, man. Hell of a career here. And hopefully this thing goes a few games longer. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. I was laughing so hard when UCLA got eliminated. That was wild, man. How about Georgia Tech today, too? My football 2027 goals for this class: LWC, McFarland, Henderson. With those 3 top, the current class will be perfect. It's going to be great, man. Here's the 0-2. The pitch, low and away, 1-2. We saw Gavin's handiwork yesterday, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't a big losing effort. But we know he's more than capable every time he's at the plate, as are most players on this team. Let's go Spurs, though. Yeah, let's go Spurs. Here's the 1-2 to Gavin. That one goes foul down the left field line. This is the pitcher that pitched game 1 for them. Gotcha. He had a chance. Kopian and Roy will be going. Yeah, absolutely. All right, the 1-2 for Gavin. Here's the pitch. Touched up. Snagged by the third baseman. Throws in the dirt. But the first baseman's able to pick it. That thing maybe 3-hopped. Really low. But it makes it there in time. 1 down in the inning. Some contact there for Gavin, but nothing clean enough. That was a tough play for that third baseman to make. Kind of had to scoot around on that left field line, but got to it. Throw didn't come out clean, but it was enough. Caden Sorrell, man. Another guy we got to appreciate every time he's at the plate right now. As we always do, but especially now. All right, Parzival. First pitch to Caden. Call a strike, top of the zone. Smoked it, yeah. I want my Rockets to get Kyrie Irving in the offseason. That seems like exactly what you need, but you're kind of skewing a little old there with KD and Kyrie. Here's the 0-1. That looks like a pop fly to shallow right. And it is. 2 down for the Ags. Kopian, who seems to be a marathon man, going through all sorts of bumps and bruises and injuries and just playing some of his best offensive baseball as of late. Another guy we might be seeing the end of, hopefully not today. A&M is indeed home today. I don't know how it works at all, T-Bob. It makes me, I talked about this earlier. It pisses me off how this happens when the home team's not the home team. But the A&M is the home team and the home team today. So, yeah, there you go. My workplace is putting on a Spurs watch party with drink specials. Have a 10 foot by 14 foot jumbotron. That's awesome, man. That is great. Here's the 0-1 to Kopian. High pitch, fouls it off. Up and behind the catcher. 0-2 count. We need to work this guy's pitch count. He's got to have a short leash after pitching 90 on Friday. Yeah, that's a good point. This is the 10th pitching here, but 10th pitch of the inning here, but with 1 strike away from the 3rd out. Kopian tags this one. Is it going to land right field? It will land foul right field. Took that ball for a ride. But the count stays 0-2. That third baseman has been making insane plays, and he just made one there. I think the host of the regional should always be the home team. That's what I would think. It pisses me off, but that's just how it goes. The new rules are so stupid. Why isn't the better seed? I know. It takes away not all the advantage, but some of the advantage of, you know, hosting, right? The sauna is full. Just take your headphones into the sauna and just get in there like a sardine. All right. Stays 0-2 for Akopian. Here we go. Fights an inside pitch off to the glove of the third baseman. Thrown out at first. 3 up, 3 down times 2 in this first inning, 0-0. I like what we got from the fresh corn in the defense, but bats, let's go. You'd think the host would always be home if 2 non-hosts playing the higher seed at home. Yeah, you would think. I would like to hear an explanation as to why it doesn't work that way, though. Maybe there's a good reason. I really don't freaking know. It bothers me, though. Sorry, you will not get a risk of me shaving my head. Look, I'm risking taking to bomb hot sauce tonight. Every time A&M scores a run, I'm taking to bomb. You could shave your head today, Mason. It's win or go home. Put your life on the line like these Aggies are doing today. Especially super regionals if it's only against one team. So, if you're a super regional host, surely you're the home team for all 3 games, right? It's 180 in there. I'm not taking my headphones and I got you. Who does A&M play? North Carolina? At North Carolina. That's already set in stone. They're waiting for us. Equity. Yeah, it bothers me. I know it probably bothers Georgia Tech more than it bothers me, though, just to be fair and serious about it. But regardless, this is the last game of the year at Bluebell Park. I mean, this is one of the best years maybe for Bluebell Park in a long time. I mean, that Texas series, the Mississippi State series, just some great crowds in Olson this year, man. Did a great job as the 12th man. I haven't really gotten a gauge of the crowd tonight, but I'm sure it's rocking on a Monday night, an 8 p.m. first pitch. Like, we're getting these late pitches, and we're not the home team every home game. It's weird stuff, but, I mean, shout out to Bluebell Park yet again, knocking it out of the park. Best home environment, like up there in all of college sports, but definitely in college baseball. It's been great to watch. If we go to the World Series, I will make a bet on my hair. Okay, fair enough. All right, Mason said it. He's shaving his head if we go to the World Series. If we go to Omaha, I'm making the bet for you. When we played Oregon in 2024, we were the away team, and we beat them with the Grand Slam. I'm so nervous I'm not even watching the game. Yeah. All right. Corn back on the mound. First pitch, low and away. It's a ball.
Troy versus Little Rock. Do you have that on your bracket when you filled them out?
Of course.
Okay.
Did you not?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Takeuchi. We're all watching the game, and I can't find it anywhere. It's really hard to find right now. This one's also low and away. It'll come on after the, I believe, Kentucky-West Virginia game concludes, but right now you can watch it on ESPN News temporarily until then. 2-0 count here to start the second inning for Fresh Corn. Here's the pitch. Just outside the zone, 3-0. It was a beautiful 3-up, 3-down inning in the first for both teams.
SC went strikeout, ground out in the top of the first.
Here's the 3-0. That one finds the zone. We'll go 3-1.
3-mile-an-hour fastball for a strike.
Be right back.
As a freshman at McLennan Community College, 16 appearances for Fresh Corn. He had 10 starts, went 4-3 with an ERA below 2.5 that year. That pitch.
And the batter starts walking towards first, but the first base ump says, not so fast, my friend. You went around there. They called the check swing. The home plate ump didn't call it. Fake the batter out. That feels bad. We go full count. Ouch. I don't even know if he went around there, but I'm going to accept what the first base umpire said there. And that ball gets hit to the glove of the second baseman, and that is an out. That could have been a walk. It looked like it was for a second, but it wasn't. And we'll take it. That's one down in the inning.
Fantastic. We knew he would be. He's the best available that A&M has today, and he attacks the zone.
I would be furious if I was USC right now. I'm not even going to lie, but I'm going to take it.
His season-long outing came against Ole Miss.
Isaac Cadena up. I mean, this entire team has been red hot in the regionals. Just go down the list. I think every USC batter had a hit yesterday. This one's fouled off. You thought he swung? I thought it didn't get down the center point. I'm taking it, though. That one's fouled off, though. 0-1.
Against Clayton Freshcorn.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's low and in. 1-1. No argument there. If we win, let's beat North Carolina in all major sports. We beat them in March Madness in 17-18, then in the 2020 Orange Bowl. Let's make it another one. That'd be great. Just kind of chipping away over time. Here's the 1-1. This one's popped up. Should be routine for Caden Sorrell as he moves over to left center. Still moving. Tracks it down. 2 down in the inning. Okay. Clean so far. Him already walking down the line after didn't. Well, just an absolute blank stare from the home plate didn't help either. And then like an extremely delayed ask to first base was awkward. Aston Whiteside committed in football recruiting news. I'll look into it next commercial break if I remember. I forget things. If we win it, I'll jump in the Brazos River. If we win what? All right, third batter up, first pitch, fouled off. 0-1 count. Inning started 3-0. But now 2 outs, no one on, and an 0-1 count. Things have swung back. Here's the 0-1. ESPN News, guys. ESPN News temporarily. It should come on after Kentucky, West Virginia. I think on ESPN. So if you're on the app, just find the ESPN News. It's not going to show this as the thumbnail. 1-1, and the third pitch gets fouled off. We're 1-2. A strike away from getting out of the first 2 unscathed. And just needing the bats to start. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Yeah, it's going to be hard to find. When you look for this on your Watch ESPN app, it's some talk show. It's not going to show this is the thumbnail. Just make sure you're clicking ESPN News. Yeah, random show ESPN News. Exactly, Andrew. You got it. All right, here's the 1-2. Fouled off again. Hanging in there is this batter. Pretty crucial for them to also get Freshcorn's pitch count up. Given that we're really without a true starter right now, Freshcorn's doing this because he's our best arm available, obviously. Here's the 1-2, and he hits the batter. And that'll get a guy on, but, you know, as we were just talking about, that's going to give them a chance to get this pitch count to continue to going up. And we don't know how long Freshcorn is comfortable going as a starter. That's kind of uncharted territory with him as a pitcher in college. Well, at least since community college, right? With his time at A&M, we really don't know, like, the sheer duration of this arm as a starter. And this is Andrew Lamb, who absolutely smoked us yesterday. Shout out to Mike Lamb. His dad signed my ball cap when I was, like, 7 years old. I'm not really appreciating what his son is doing to my baseball team, but that was a nice gesture. 0-1 count. Jerome's, I know. At least it's a good game. Here's the 0-1. That one comes out high, 1-1. Pitching is so stressful, especially when your offense is asleep yesterday. Hopefully they can wake up. I know.
I love that as an indicator of who can actually play, right? Because in the past you had
YouTube TV or YouTube stream. I don't know. I don't use YouTube TV. I'm not too familiar with it. 1-1 count. Lamb at the plate. Quick throw to first. Back and safe. They'll wake up, man. This team responds. They're going to respond. You would think with the 12th man mindset we would pick students from the crowd to pitch if needed. That's so true. We are the 12th man. All right. 1-1 pitch. That one's low. Ball's corralled by Bear, even though it was in the dirt. Runner stays at bay. 2-1 count. There's Mike Lamb.
The former big leaguer. It was a day late getting to the College Station Regional. Stayed back to watch his daughter Brooklyn play in the state softball championship. They won that.
Let's not let that last hit by pitch come back to bite us. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. 2-1 for West Virginia to end the game, says Jeremy.
Look at all the foul balls by USC. That's a
I believe West Virginia was indeed the home team, so in extra innings now if they score.
getting that pitch cup high at 32, and we're not out of the second.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down in the inning. Basir at first.
Quick throw to first. Back and safe. 2-2.
This season. Not a huge part of what SC does offensively. 59 of 78 on the year.
I think this guy had the big 3-run home run off of a 2-strike count. Just putting it out there.
In terms of stolen bases.
Yesterday. Here's the pitch. Swing, fouled it off. Stays 2-2. 2-1 for West Virginia, no one out. Wow, okay. Feels like the opportunity for them. My brother pitched in high school. He was thinking about going on a 3-hour drive to pitch for A&M. Just go help him out. Anyone in the chat feel like you could have pitched tonight? They might could use you after Fresh Corn's done. All right. Count is still 2-2, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fresh Corn gets him out of there. Crisis averted after the hit by pitch on a 2-strike count. However, it does bring the pitch count up a little bit more than we had hoped for, but no runs on the board. And this is, again, a red-hot USC team, as they say, peaking at the right time. And so far, Clayton Fresh Corn has kept them at bay. That's a huge, huge sign and start for this A&M defense. Let's keep it going. Let's get these bats going. Come on, guys.
They stop working and the market stopped working for everyone else. Why do
Middle of the order coming up. It was 3 up, 3 down. So we're going to see Dewar, Partita, and I believe Wilson. If I remember correctly, they adjusted back to what used to work. What's up, Ebone Capone? How you doing, man? You think Fresh Corn will throw 100? I'm curious. I mean, I think they would want to. I just want to see how it responds. I haven't seen it. It's uncharted to me. I mean, I'm all for it if you can, of course.
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team.
Yeah, it's Dewar, Partita, Royo to start the second, and then Jorian, Bear, and Kellner will be the next 3. How long can Fresh Corn go? That's the question I'm asking. BTTS feels like it's 100 pitches, 4 days to rest. He closed on Friday, I think it was. I just don't know like what he's accustomed to, what he's conditioned to do. I feel like there's a possibility he could go 100. I just don't know. Corn is still good. He's done 3 innings max this season, right? Like, yeah, and that's another good point. I made that earlier. Like, the attrition shouldn't be high for a closer as it might be for a starter, maybe. Adam Torres, let's go. Gig 'em. Good to see you. Patiently waiting on West Virginia to walk this off so I can watch. Absolutely. What's up, John Bajario? Hope you're doing well. They're going to let him rip it. There's no one else. Bottom of the lineup needs to show up. I mean, he needs to at least get us, at least, I'm hoping 4, 5. And then you could probably piece something together. Give me an inning of Sadeo, an inning of Lyons, an inning of Moss. And then we'll see what happens. Bottom of the lineup needs to show up. It does. They moved Bear down there to the bottom of the lineup, Jay. Hopefully that helps. Sucks that Jordan's been cold. It would be an awesome to see him bounce back. Yeah, and what if he bounces back and he's the Jordan we got to, know in the middle portion of the season? That would just be such a boon. We need at least 7 from Fresh Corn. I mean, I'm trying to be conservative here. I want to make it sound like we can still survive if we don't get 7. It's all about conditioning for him, but he's thrown 60-plus before, so he can throw 80. My 5 favorite colleges, all the individual colleges within Texas A&M. All right, 0-1 count for Dewar. Tags 1, but it goes to the glove of the second baseman. Thrown out at first. 2 pitches, 1 out. Bottom of the second. Bring on the freshman, Partita. My 5 least favorite colleges. Oh, all 5 colleges that make up the University of Texas. West Virginia 1. Yeah, it sounded like it was leading that way. Aiden Sims is out for the season. Sounds like he re-aggravated it. Nothing like major, but enough to keep him out the duration of this season. He'll be back next year. Good for West Virginia. Kentucky put the scare on him. All right, 0-1 count for Partita. who got a pep talk today from someone in the chat.
West Virginia, a 6-5 winner in 10 innings.
0-2 count
West Virginia headed to
after
a
that
Super
strike.
Regional.
Come on, Partita. We need it, Nico. Here's the 0-2. Low.
Incredible.
1-2.
Kentucky went last 4 into the field. Question mark.
I had that one ready, Adam. Didn't have to think about it too hard.
Game 7, West Virginia, 6-5 tonight with the walk-off.
1-2 count for the freshman who has recently come back from injury. Swing and a miss at that one. 2 down in the inning. That's a strikeout. And we're in danger of letting this pitcher get off easy on the first 2 innings, staying under a 20 pitch count. If you're not careful here, hopefully we can extend this thing. Let's get it going. Be Ben Royo. I think this is the first watch party of the year that I've done where Ben Royo's in the lineup. First pitch to Royo, swing and a miss. Oh, you got more specific, so you make me say it here. I really don't hate on colleges too much. I more so have beefs with fan bases. I really don't hate any school, really. It's the fan bases. Here's the 0-1. It's been a strike. 0-2. Like if I have a cousin that even goes to TU and they graduate and they become a doctor or whatever, they don't care about sports, all good, we're fine. But as soon as they start talking trash about football, I hate them. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Pretty deep, shy of the warning track, though. And that's going to be 3 up, 3 down for the Ags. That's actually back-to-back 3 up, 3 downs for the Ags to start this game. Defense is holding serve. They are winning the pitch count battle right now, which is probably very much an important aspect of a Game 7 in a regional weekend. But keeping them at 0 is a massive win so far. Everything's within grasp. Nothing's gotten out of control. This has been a team that's absolutely on fire. If you keep that number low, you obviously give yourself all the opportunity in the world. You just got to go out there and take it. Texas, Texas Tech, LSU, Bama, Georgia. Really haven't had bad experience with Bama, Georgia. Of course, Texas Tech, LSU, and Texas. I have had some bad interactions with their fan bases. No question. If I were to give a list, they would all be on it. Who else has had a rough time with? On this channel, I really haven't had the worst time. I've had a good time with Auburn fans, a good time with Miami fans, a pretty good time with Notre Dame fans. I don't know. That's a pretty clear 3 right there. Texas, Texas Tech, and LSU. It doesn't get more toxic than that online. Because usually in person, people are much nicer. Besides, when you go to a LSU game, you hear "Tiger beat" from any Tiger that's under 15 years of age. You'll get chirped, and it's not a big deal. But pretty much all the nastiness for me, in my experience, comes online. Nothing in person really ever happens. No, that's not true. I've told this story before. I got in a little tussle with an angry piggy in Jerry World once. I bumped into his wife in the post-game scrum, leaving the game where it's crowded, bumping to bumping. I bumped his wife. He got mad. He said, "You bumped my wife," and I said, "Sorry." I just left. He was pretty angry. But no. Maybe because of that, I'll put Arkansas on the list. All right. Top of the 3rd. Let's keep this thing going. Keep that number low, and we're fine. We have a chance, man.
Yeah, just he has the ability to get length. Like he can really go.
I don't hate LSU, but their fans tend to be annoying and entitled.
There we felt like we get off to a good start.
It's also a rival fan base, right? You play them every year. You've had some back and forth. It's going to add to it. Fletcher Steen, what's up, man? I have returned. We're constantly down in the count. What's going on? It's just, I guess we're going to have to wait till the second run through the lineup today. This one's popped up. Should be routine. Gavin Groho back under it. Gavin has it. 1 down. Hey. Tigers don't need bait. Exactly. I trust this team. As long as you keep their score, they keep them down in the low runs, 0 runs range, this A&M team will do enough. It's going to happen.
this College Station region.
LSU fans are super nasty all the times I've been to Death Valley. They batted drinks out of my hand through a beer can. I remember. See, I was around students, and they were nice. When I've only been to one game, Ash's students. Then again, I'm like a 30-year-old man. I'm not a student, so I look different. I have a different profile. And maybe that's why. But we were talking. There was some trash talk, but it was usually in good blood. Also, we kind of beat their ass, so they didn't have much to go off of. Maybe that was it. Texas, Texas Tech, LSU, Oklahoma, USC. Here's the 0-1, the 1-0 pitch from Korn. That one touches the top of the zone. We'll go 1-1 here. One down in the inning. Is the West Virginia game still up? Here's the 1-1 from Fresh Corn. In play. Nope. Looping ball to the glove of Boston Kellner. And that's 2 down in the inning. Coming off the bat, that looked like it had what it take to land shallow left center, but Kellner just backs up a few steps and gloves it. No problem there. 2 down. I mean, if you would have told me this is how it would start on defense, I mean, at this point yesterday, I'm pretty sure it was a 9-1 ball game in USC's favor, okay? Like, obviously the bats have to wake up here, but come on, we're taking this. This one's tattooed and will land in left field. All right, first base hit of the day for USC. Remember, the one batter that got on was hit by pitch. That'll get him on a 2-out single. They still haven't switched. That's got to be infuriating. I'm sorry, guys. After this commercial break, I'm going to have to switch off of ESPN News. Guys, remember, after this, action, next commercial break, switch off of ESPN News because it's probably going to be discontinued on this channel. You don't want to miss anything. Are you hyped about the Spurs? Don't even get me started, man. Yes, I'm extremely hyped about the Spurs. I've been shopping ticket prices all day today for Wednesday and Friday. I'm so hyped. Okay. 2 outs. Runner on first. First pitch of this at-bat is outside 1-0.
Pitch misses away for ball 1.
Oh, they're showing all the post-game interviews. Yeah, they should just cut immediately, right? You like OU because they hate TU almost as much as we do, so we can relate on this front. Yeah.
Tom, thank you very much.
Throw to first.
Morgantown.
Back and safe.
Winner-take-all Game 7 in College Station. Olson Field at Bluebell Park. Alongside college baseball Hall of
Beautiful
Famer
sunset in College Station. Kyle Field in the backdrop. It's glorious as usual. Good turnout, of course, on this regional finale. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one's tagged, and it gets past the glove of Partita and down the left field line. And they will have runners at second and third. Huge 2-out double there advances the base runner to third. But we've seen Freshcorn have some of his best stuff in dire circumstances with runners on and in scoring position. They'll need to do it now.
This infield play is a little hard and heavy, so I mean it's going to go through quick. And Nico Partita.
It's on now? All right, good.
Clayton Freshcorn on the mound tonight for Texas
Sounds like the game came on.
making his first start of the season.
You be down for an Olsen Magic game. It would feel appropriate.
Best arm available for
all right, this pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Bear. Runners have nowhere to go. Obligatory big at bat. I have to say that right now. 1-0 count. Best healthy arm at the mound. And maybe just our best arm in general. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. No! One hops to the glove of Grahovac, and he touches the bag, and the Ags get out of it. Good stuff there. I think it was a one hop into the hand of the first baseman, Grahovac. And 2 in scoring position mattered not this time. Huge to keep him at 0, man. This is actually, like, probably the first thing you would have circled on the game plan. Like, keep those runs down. They've been absolutely on fire. Just got to wake these bats up. I believe they will. They will. Wow. Touch and go there for a second. We're all good. We're all fine here now. What's up, Randy?
Explosion the last couple of days here in College Station, and Here we have a pitcher's duel to start things out in this winter take-all Game 7.
Well, I've always
Huge.
said a great pitching beats
And that's one of the things of like fresh corn, right? You get into that situation, like yes, you're nervous, but it's like this is kind of what he does. Like fresh corn gets you out of these, even though he got us in him. I mean, that's what he's been doing all year.
The offenses are there, but so far tonight the pitching staff has been great.
You see the matchup for the Super Regional. North Carolina has already punched his ticket. They beat East Carolina yesterday to advance as a host in the Super Regional. Because they are a top 8 seed, they are guaranteed the host spot.
I feel like I was glowing with my lights there. I had to turn down a little bit. I'm still kind of glowing. It's back on ESPN too. Yeah, I'm going to switch now so I don't have any lapse in broadcast. Salami, the Aggie in the chat. What's up, Salami? Yes, confirmed. The game is now on ESPN2, so whenever you have the opportunity, get off of ESPN News if you don't want to have a break in your coverage, because it will eventually be discontinued on ESPN News.
By far, that's the most they've ever done, but
Salami in the chat.
they've been really hot in this tournament.
Andy Stankiewicz in his fourth
My phone
year
died. Give me a
as
second to
the
let it charge.
coach
Dude,
at
do your
USC.
thing, man.
Fresh
You
so
do your
far,
thing.
first trip to the lineup, got a couple of
We need
strikeouts.
Corn to play hero ball for us because our bats have been shut down, and they'll still have a fresh bull. They still have a fresh bullpen. Yeah, pitch count's not ideal, but he's doing well. All right, bats. Jordan Wilson back in the lineup. Swing and a miss on the change of speed. First pitch. March Madness is over and May Madness is where that is absolutely been madness in May.
Getting ahead of guys early. Govell making his second start of the weekend. He
0-1 count.
Game 1 of the regional.
Jorian Wilson. Here's the pitch. Swings at the low one. 0-2 count.
Wilson started the first
Got him
game
swinging.
of the regional for Texas
Let's go,
A&M
Jorian.
out in right field. He sat the last 2 games.
Come on, man.
Later in the ball game with some pinch hit opportunities. But he's back
Here's
in
the
starting
pitch.
lineup tonight.
Fouled it off.
Piece of this one to stay alive.
Swinging at those low ones. Just tips this one, though. Jorian, Bear, Harrison, Boston Kellner. And yes, Bear was moved back in an effort to round out the tail end of the lineup. We'll see how it goes tonight. Here's the 0-2. That one's high. 1-2.
Ball and 2 strikes. Govell against Texas State in what was a 5-4 loss.
I'll join the scene for weeks for change-ups, yeah.
Bracket right out of the gate. He went 5 2/3.
1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That one's low. Comes out at 82. But Jorian sees it. 2-2 count. That was the exact pitch he had swung at twice at the start of this at-bat. Sees it there. Come on, Jorian. Here's the 2-2. Touches it up! Into the glove of the second baseman who was playing back. They throw him out at first. And 1 down in the inning. Okay. I mean, I like getting the barrel to the ball, but come on, let's get it going. Bear Harrison. Does he have the record for hit by pitches? The A&M record? I believe I read that today. I don't know who said it, who tweeted it out. It might have been Richard Zane. Yeah. Did Early tell him pregame just swing at everything? Bear watch is the first one, and it was a good watch. 1-0 count.
Over Milwaukee at Plainsman Park in Auburn, Alabama. Big crowd there. And we're looking for a winner here in College Station. Bear Harrison, the junior catcher.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Bear didn't seem to commit to that one.
Hold up there. Ball and a strike.
Another one of those low and away 82s. At least he made contact. That's kind of how I felt about it. The start of that at-bat looked rough. I'm glad the barrel met the ball. Got more at-bats to come. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked like that one broke in late and got Bear swinging. Come on, we need to have a productive inning here. We need to get someone on. We need to extend a pitch count. We need to do something here just to wake us up a little bit. We need to get some good feelings going. Here's the 1-2. That one's fouled off. Look, I'll even take like a long at-bat here. Whatever it results in. Just need to get this pitcher working here. 6 Aggies, go Spurs, go, and Gig 'em Aggies. That is the combo right there, 6 Aggies. I love it. It's a great week for both.
16 starts.
Here's the 1-2. Touched.
This ball hit into
Deep.
the air. That's a charge.
Deep.
That's out toward left center field.
It's gone! There has been a bear sighting in College Station, Texas. One last night in Bluebell Park, and we saw bears. Let's go, Bear! Get your binoculars out. They're out and about. Hide your kids. Bears will eat them. I got to do hot sauce. Yep, we're doing hot sauce for every run scored, and Bear just got us going. That'll get you on the board. A&M scores first in this one. And this is the first time I've eaten this since, like, non-con.
Season, Bear Harrison gets the crowd into it.
It jumped out to a 1-0 lead in last night's ball game.
Come on, baby.
Sokopian home run ended up losing that
Yes,
one
sir.
14-3.
Feel that, pitcher. Feel that. It's been all sunshine and rainbows until Bear.
Bluebell, Boston Kellner takes up and in for ball one.
Keep up with the celebrations. I'll read them all off next break. Keep celebrating. And the train rolls in while the bubbles are flying. This is beautiful right now. This is beautiful right now. Bear hits the home run. The bubbles fly. While the bubbles are flying, a 3-engine train comes out. My goodness. If it's not our time, it never will be. Let's go. That was hot. Oh my goodness, they're having a mound visit. We got him thinking. He was too comfortable, and Bear changed that.
Down and out over the plate.
Bomb and bubble, says Mason. Let's go, says Noble Guy. The only Pib Extra. Good to see you. Bear bomb. BTTS called it. Yeah, that was your move, BTTS. Bears and C-Stat. That's right. Bang from O-Turtle. Bear bomb from Jesus and Cowboys. Nebby says boom. Jonathan says gone. Boston pops one up. Is it out of play? It is. SB says let's go. Bears are invading the stat. Hell yeah, says Ronnie. Bear, says JB. Bear, says SB. Yeah, baby. The catchphrase of James Ellis. Let's go, says Adam. Bubbles from Unsaka Puntas. Fletcher Steen with the bubbles. Bear mauled that thing. Amen, he did. 2-1 pitch to Kellner. High and in. 3-1. Let's get a guy on. Only one out this inning. Top of the order coming up. Let's get Boston on and get aggressive here. Mason with all the emojis. Bear from Fletcher Steen. Bubbles from Fletcher Steen. Logan with the Bears. 3-1 count for Boston. Let's go. Get him on. Comes out high. Boston's on. Top of the order. Let's get loud, Bluebell. Fighting for the season right now. You're having a moment in a game where the defense has gotten it done. The offense is all of a sudden waking up. This is what we live for right here, right now. Feel it. This is why we sport. This is why we sport. One of my home run calls. E-Bone Capone with the bubbles. More emojis from Mason. Ryan with the bubbles. Bear. Exactly. Exactly. Stankiewicz is on the mound. Is he going to take a ball? I don't feel like they want to sit him already. Is that Stanky or is that the pitching coach? They kind of look similar to me.
This crowd got hushed early last night.
It may be Stanky. I don't know who it is. There is a full mound visit, though. They're going to leave him out there. Let's rattle this kid. Keep it going. They worked on the train tracks yesterday. Bad luck. Train back for luck. There you go. We need the trains.
First ever game that was played.
If you're going to go hot sauce, I feel like we're doing something for everyone. I'm doing hot sauce for everyone. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right, Gavin Grahovac at the plate. Runner on. First pitch to Gavin. Finds the zone. 0-1 count. Rattle the bog. Pitcher was still smirking until he turned around to his CF sprinting to the wall. That's right, E-Bone. All right, Gavin. Come on, baby. This could be... It's his last dance in Bluebell Park right now. We're witnessing it. Here's the 0-1 to Gavin. Swing and a miss. Kind of off balance there on the swing. Little changeup got him there. Let's go, Gavin. Come on, man. 0-2 count. Come on. Here's the pitch. Low. 1-2. Good eye. Pitch just got away from him there. Let's go, Gavin. 1-2 count. Gavin Grahovac, runner on. A&M with some momentum. Here's the pitch. Low. 2-2. Do I have any delay on my stream? It's possible. The best way to tell is watch when the pitch count changes, and then compare it to when your pitch count changes. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got Gavin down low. 2 down in the inning. Boston on first. Caden Sorrell, more than capable, coming to the plate. Raise this count. Good point, Fletcher Steen. The count is raising. We're in a much better spot now than we were a little bit ago. Kind of getting close to where Fresh Corn is. Another guy for the record books. Last time in Bluebell Park. Throw to first base. Looked like it was really close so the ball didn't get dropped. But Kellender's back and safe. Damn, one dab and I drank almost all the water and all the milk. Good. I want to burn. That means we're winning. Here's the pitch to Sorrell. Oh, I like a how you doing kind of a swing. One hops. Does he make it? He doesn't. It was kind of a check swing that ended up deflecting off the bat. One hops really high into the sky. Thought he might have a chance to beat it, but he doesn't. But A&M takes the first lead of this game. That has been a pitcher's duel so far, up until Bear Harrison had his say about it. Good stuff by Bear, man. That's what we needed in that moment. That's what we got. We need more, and we need more Fresh Corn. Let's go. What was the reaction like in the crowd after that Bear Harrison bomb, Trooper Drew? All good, Trooper. All good. I understand. Yep. Corn is doing work, man. How much fun is it to watch Corn start, man? I'm enjoying it. You can cut the tension in here with a knife, dude. I can't imagine. Surefire elimination game in your home field. Like, that's crazy, man. A rare occurrence in sports. We had that in Kyle Field this year, too. It's been a year for the high-stakes sports in College Station. It was electric. Yeah, man. I was yelling myself, so I couldn't really I couldn't really tell what I was hearing because I was screaming, but that could be a big one. This game has been very, very defensive so far, obviously. They're very good defensively. What do I think about the two big trades in the NFL today? I mean, most of my opinions are going to lie with the Myles Garrett situation. It's great to see Myles free. I'm happy for him, man. He's been loyal to the soil the whole time, and he's getting his opportunity to win at the biggest stage now. He's going to be on such a big showcase, and he's going to be recognized nationally now for what he's doing to an even higher level. That's great for him. The finals, I feel good about the Spurs. I think the Knicks are a team that can give the Spurs some trouble because of their experience and their age and their just strength as a team. I think Spurs match up really good against Brunson. We'll see. Anything can happen. Nothing would surprise me. First pitch of the inning is a base hit single for USC. Lands shallow left center. And they start with a runner on and no outs. Come on. Come on. What does West Texas mean? Why is West Texas on your mind? I like El Paso. All right, well, they have a runner on, guys. Fresh Corn, let's lock it in. That happened really quickly. Shows bunt, pulls it. It's a ball inside. El Paso has some really good Mexican food. All right. 1-0 count. Let's lock it in. Quick throw to first. Fresh Corn at pitch count. 46 right now. We're in the fourth. If you can get us through and out of the fifth, I'd feel great. That one's fouled off. 1-1. I would love to go to Big Ben Park. It's on the bucket list. All right. We can't have the same message be sent 6 times, Ashley. If you do it again, you're going to get muted. I don't even know what it means, really. Here's the 1-1. Another throw to first. Not many people out west, but it sure is pretty. That's true. Texas is the best. This is a great state, honestly. West Texas is cool. I'm not there too often. I'm partial to Central and South Texas. I like the hill country quite a bit. Another throw to first. Back and safe. Appreciate you guys who are still here sticking around. I think as soon as the broadcast got put back on ESPN2, we lost about half of our viewership because they were probably just watching through me yapping. But appreciate y'all for sticking around, all y'all. 1-1 count. Still throwing to first. Got their high success rate base stealer on first is why. Me and some friends drove out camping and hiking in Big Ben a few months ago. It was awesome. Yeah, the wife and I want to take the dogs out there and get a cabin. That's very much on the bucket list. I need a win before I go to divorce court this afternoon. A win would just do wonders for you, Ronnie. The W stands for West. We all love support the smaller colleges. There you go. Huge recommend. Yeah. Very much what I want to do. 1-2 count. Got to keep him honest. Another throw to first. They're showing 14 of 15 bases stolen this year for the first base runner. That one's in play. Diving catch by Kellner, but he drops it. But the tag out at second base nonetheless. What a play! He didn't snag it, he dropped it, but they still get the leading base runner out and get the out at second. Wow! All right, you're getting muted. Get out of my chat. Kellner, man. He's had some tough times there, but a highlight there. Even more juicy if he snags it, but that's okay. Ashley loves Texas, but now we will hear about her love no longer. Runner on first. 1 out now thanks to Boston Kellner. That was massive. First pitch is fouled off. I don't mind trolls, but if you're just repeating the same thing over and over again, it's spam, and you're not going to spam the chat. I would do the same thing if someone came in here advertising illegal streams for college football. I do it every time. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2 count. Can we see a dog? Let me see if I have a dog. Thor! Come here, Thor! We'll see if he comes up. I opened the door, so he's free to come if he wants. 0-2 count for Fresh Corn. After 2 foul balls. That's right, Dead Messenger. Here's the 0-2. Fouls this one off again. In pain after that one. One of those awkward live action swings you can't replicate in practice right there. Got him kind of writhing in pain. Oof. Kind of lunged for that one. Oh, you know. Unfortunately, history will disallow that nickname from catching on, SB, but it would have been a good one if things didn't transpire the way they did. If USC wins, Fitchy's in the portal. Fitchy, man. Fitchy. I don't believe it. 0-2 count. Again. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. He was fouling him off left and low. He fouls this one off high and right. I think Ashley was a T-Sip troll, but I legit don't know because it was so vague. Whatever she was, if you're going to send the same message 7 times, you're going to get muted. Just for 24 hours. She can come back, and if she does it again, she gets banned. And y'all know I'm loose with this. Here's the 0-2. Nope, another throw to first. The portal is open, Ronnie. Open today, I believe. The bomb just fought back for a second there. That was kind of weird. O2 count again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Long battle and Fresh Corn wins it. We'll take it. I'm sure they're happy about getting that pitch count up on a day like today, though. However, A&M still leads 1-0. 2 outs on the board, 1 runner on first. That one comes in low. Back to Andrew Lamb. Again, we know he beasted yesterday. Fresh corn looking like a farmer's market fresh tonight. Amen, brother. I'd buy that corn. I'd roast it. I'd slather some mayonnaise on it and call it elote. That's just too much. Here's the 1-0. Sorry. Damn it. SB, you can't get me started because I'll match your freak, man. All right. 1-0 count for Fresh Corn. Runner on first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. In play. Blocked by Gavin, who's going to jog on over and touch the bag. Get out of the inning. Good stuff. The barn door loves these chess match games where the mound is the biggest piece. And I'm sure they're happy about getting the pitch count up there on a day like today. However, A&M is keeping them at 0 runs, and this is a team that's been absolutely on fire these last few days. The gamble to start Fresh Corn, if you want to call it a gamble, has paid off so far. It's been a great decision so far to roll with Fresh Corn from the go. You give your offense a chance. Now, the offense, what you really want to do to make this thing pay out, I don't think Fresh Corn's going to pitch 9 innings. I mean, I'm just going to guess he's not. You want to get some run here from your bats while Fresh Corn's out there because you don't know what's going to happen next. You really don't. So let's freaking go, bats. Ryan McCauley sighting. He never leaves. He's forever there. Dad Messenger. That was great. SB. No Diddy, says J. Paul. I didn't mean to be Diddy. It just got weird. Another 0 for the Corn. I love the zeros for the Corns. Hakopian, Dewar, and Partita up now. Very sound defense right now from Fletcherstein. Yeah, it's tahine, butter, and occasionally like Mexican mayonnaise or crema. Either way. Here's $20 worth of corn. Let's hope the bats come alive and give us some buffer for when we've got to go to the bullpen. That's exactly right, EPAC. You echo my sentiment. I echo what you're saying. We're aligned here, and I really appreciate the $20 donation, EPAC. Means a lot, and everything you just said is spot on. All right, let's take advantage of the Corn right now. The Corn is out there, holding them completely at bay. A red-hot USC team hasn't touched home plate yet today. Let's go, bats. Hakopian, Dewar, Partita. Hey, take this seriously, guy being interviewed. This is an elimination game, and we're stacking hats and doing silly stuff, man. Lives are on the line here, and we're acting like this is a freaking picnic. What are we doing? Disrespecting the game I love here. No. Another hat. This is wrong, man. We got an elimination baseball game of the highest stakes here, and we're joking around. Playing footsie out here? Come on, man. Hakopian at the plate. First pitch is outside. 1-0 count. Thanks again, EPAC. Really means a lot, man. A&M's release was killing most of the year. Need to clutch up with reliefs and not overuse the Corn. Oh, man. I think you got to take the Corn as far as you can go with, like, a winner-go-home situation, though. And I wonder how long that is. We talked about that early on, like, as a relief guy, we don't really know his true limit. Here's the 2-0 to Hakopian. Pops this one up. Out of play. 2-1. I know that you're appreciated for reminding us the next 3. Yeah, you're appreciated, James, for sure. I found tamales in Japan, about to kill them like our pets. Enjoy him, Ronnie. Enjoy him, man. Here's the 2-1. That one's high. 3-1. Let's get a leadoff man on, huh? Come on. Let's get a leadoff man on. Great count for Hakopian to work with. 3-1. Leading off the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. It's high. Leadoff walk. Chris Hakopian's on first. And we got some good bats coming up. Jake Dewar into Nico Partita. Let's get Hakopian home, man. Come on. You can respect this. Baseball's a very unserious game in the best way. I love when the players and the commentators are having fun. Well, the problem is, it's not A&M. Make this guy throw pitches. Amen. Amen. First pitch is a strike to Dewar. 0-1. Dewar widely known for getting it done. Dewar known for getting it done and also extending at-bats, and that'd be something we would love to do right now, again, on a day like today. Fouls this one off for an 0-2 count. Dewar is known to fight. Pitch count 50 coming up. 0-2 count for Dewar. You already know Hakopian's on first. He'll throw to first. Backstanding. I am not hitting the portal in any scenario. We had Fitch get on the account to let us know that he is, in fact, not hitting the transfer portal. Thanks for clarifying, Fitch. We need to clear that up. Here's the 0-2. That one's high. Good eye. 1-2. Thank you for your loyalty. All right, Dewar, let's go. Another throw to first. Hakopian's back without a slide. USC warming up the bullpen. How'd you catch that, but I didn't? All right, here's the 1-2 to Dewar. That one's low, 2-2. Okay. Brought the eyes up, brought the eyes down. No swing from Dewar. I misread it. Hey, that's your mistake, and you're going to own it, right, Nick? Right, Nick? Nick, maybe we're going to portal you out after making this mistake. Here's the 2-2. That one looked like it was going to be inside, but he fights it off. Didn't want to take any chances. That's totally fine. We'll extend this at-bat. Love how we're starting to get to the pitcher, but they're also getting hits and groundouts. I'm scared that could quickly be turned into base hits and runs. Well, the thing is, like, while Fresh Corn's out there, I trust Fresh Corn to respond to those moments, but life post Fresh Corn, whenever that might come today. Yeah. Here's the 2-2. That one's low and in. Did that hit him? It was close, but no. We'll go full count. Way to fight back, Jake Dewar. Way to get that count up. Let's finish this thing off. Come on. This is a signature Jake Dewar at bat. Let's just finish it the right way. He was sweating after... oh, no. That was uncharacteristic. That pitch was low and in, and he got Dewar swinging at it. That's a rare type of strikeout, a rare type of swing and miss for Jake Dewar, unfortunately. Dang. You don't see that too often. Oh, okay. At least we can take the bounce back there and the pitch count. Popped up by Partita, out of play. Bro was sweating 15 pitches in, Noble. It's just Texas and May. It's only June. Oh, it's June. What am I saying? It's June. Thanks for reminding me, Adam. We're one day into June. That's crazy. 0-1 count to Partita. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's only June and there's CFB drama. Love it. Sarkisian's embarrassing himself. More respect to Elko for being humble. Did Sark say something again? Sark's been talking. What did he say lately? Yeah, Noble, that was unfortunate. Unfortunate. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Fought off by Partita. Elko and Media Day showed that he's that guy, humble, down to earth. Yeah. My streams ahead of the SEC website. They should make me the new SEC website. I'll probably get more clicks and revenue that way. Make me the website. Here's the 0-2. He'll watch a strike. Ouch. Ouch. Not what you want to see after Hakopian gets the leadoff walk. You get an uncharacteristic swing and a miss after a beautiful fight back on an at-bat battle, I should say. And then they got Partita looking. Fitch is actually the GOAT. Big Pizza got married. If Fitch is Big Pizza, congrats to Big Pizza. Did you find yourself a big pepperoni? I don't know what you find. I don't know who Big Pizza is or what's going on, really, but I like it. We're getting mowed down. Unfortunate. Ben Royo. Help us, Ben Royo. Ben Royo might have helped us. Yes! It gets over the shortstop's glove, and Ben Royo gets a 2-out single that will advance Hakopian to second base. Way to show some fight right there, Ben Royo, right when we needed you. And that'll bring in the always dangerous but somewhat recently inconsistent Jorian Wilson, who did get a bat to a ball, but unfortunately to a glove his last at-bat. His first at-bat of the day, his first at-bat in a little while. Let's go, Jorian, man. We need it now. We need it now. This is like the Jorian scenario here, man. Come on. 2 on, 2 out, Jorian Wilson. First pitch to the big freshman. Low and in. They're going to call a strike. I disagree. I disagree. What are you looking at? Fouls the second one off. He's 0-2. It looked less low on the side angle, but I thought it was also in. It was either low or in. 0-2 count. Dang it. Here's the pitch. That one's low. It's rolling away. Take the base. Oh, my gosh. 1-2 count. I hated that first call, man. I know. I want it. I need it. We need it, JB Boss. We need it now. Yeah, Noble. It's like kind of now or next season, right? Come on, Jorian. 1-2 count, man. We need something right here. Let's go. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Okay. Okay. You're finding the ball. Come on, Jor. He looks lethal. Always. Here's the 1-2 to Jorian. Touches it. It gets through. Sliding grab. Can Jorian beat it? Jorian does! And Hakopian, does he make it home? He doesn't. What happened? What happened? We made a mistake. We made a mistake. I mean, obviously, it's not even within a country mile of making it. They didn't show what happened at third base there. Was there a miscommunication? Did Hakopian just figure, oh, he's definitely out, so I'm just going to run in case they make an error? Absolutely, you just load the bases there. Absolutely, you just load the bases there. They didn't show the third base. What happened there? That's the end of the inning, man. That should have been bases loaded. My thought was that, my initial thought, and we didn't see the third base, I'm sure they'll show it after the break, was that Akopian thought that was a routine throw out to first, and he was just going to run the bases because it was 2 outs and take home in case there's an error. Because he was not moving with any kind of urgency. He's also hurt. We should have bases loaded with Bear Harrison at the plate, man. That's one of those moments. I mean, you don't know what could have happened, but now you'll never know. Oh, God, I hate, that's like the moment you look back on, man. Regroup. Regroup. All right. I'm feeling kind of down. We got to bring it up because the team has to bring it up because they probably feel the same way right now. Here's the replay. They're showing it. Oh, no. Pennington waved him in like full go. It wasn't even freaking close. Maybe Pennington just had a brain fart about Hakopian being hurt, and this one just awkwardly lands in shallow center in no man's land. Leadoff man on for the second straight inning. Drew, you have been appointed an interim AD for the day. Who do you not bring back next year? Maybe Charlene Darling. Ha ha! I don't bring Charlene back. I don't want to play that game, Charlene. I don't like playing that game. I don't like putting like jobs on a whim as the host of the show. It's just not what I like to do. That really sucked, guys. They're showing bunt, runner on, fresh Quinn on the mound, throws to first. Oh, dude, that was so brutal. Here's the bunt. Here's my question. They get the throw out at first, but they advance the base runner. Bunt, mission accomplished. Here's the question I'm asking for you guys. If the base runner there is like, who's like a normal base runner for us? If the base runner there is Jake Dewar, not a banged up Akopian, do you even think Jake Dewar makes it home there? And do you even think Terrence Keel makes it home there? Or Travis Chestnut? Because that wasn't close. It was a mistake. Mistakes happen. That was a big one. One down in the inning. Base runner advanced to second. Here's the pitch. Tagged. It's going to land left center. They're probably going to score one here. They definitely are. Oh, no. Okay. Tie ball game. Just minimize the damage here and you can keep fighting. Y'all say no. They score a run. What did he think? Maybe he thought the ball got through and he didn't see that guy sitting back there. I don't know. Whatever. We have to move on like they do. I'm moving on. It happened. It sucks. It could kill us. It might not. Let's see. Runner on first, one out. They scored a run. Sack bunt got the job done, and they got him home. First pitch of this at-bat is a strike. Come on. Yeah, it's a new game, Fletcher Steen. Throw to first, safe. Yeah, that was Pennington. He made a mistake. It happens. Oh, 1 count. Throw to first. Regroup. That's right, E-Pack. Still need 2 outs. Yeah, fresh corn still in. Pitch count, here's 62 right here. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. I think it's pretty safe to feel like corn will be out there till pitch 80, but once we get to 80, I'm really curious about how far they'll take him. There's no activity in the bullpen. We have a dead bullpen right now. Corn to the day I die. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Get back, strikeout for Clayton Freshcorn. 1 more leaves this game tied heading into the bottom of the 5th. Let's get it. Good stuff, Corn. Man, Freshcorn really just took off this year. There were signs late last year, but there were also signs he was a very much developmental piece early in the year. And he's just taken it and ran with it. What a story. This is what college sports is all about. Rapid trajectory, rapid growth. These developmental years of their sporting lives. Throw him out at second. Safe. Really close. Boston's asking for a review. It was bang bang. This is truly reviewable. It looked so close to me. What a money throw by Bear. Oh, it's close. It looked like he went for the extremity that was a little bit further back than the one that was sliding in, and that might have given him enough time to make it. What an accurate pinpoint throw by Bear. Oh, it's so close. Guys, that throw by Bear could not have been more pretty. I don't know about the timing, though. I had to see the whole thing again, but the throw accuracy was insane. Gosh, that might be too close to call. We don't have a good angle. Let's find another angle. Oh, the good point. Does he roll off the bag at the end? Does he roll off the bag at the end? Here's another angle. New angle. Move the scoreboard. The ESPN ticker's in the way. Okay, it looks like the foot's there first, but does he roll off after? I don't think we're going to get the angle to know. The foot, I think, from this angle, kind of from home plate looking in, tells you that the foot made it before the ball touches his knee. However, it's very plausible that he rolls off the bag on the other side, because look at him right there. But you can piece information together between multiple views. So let's get a view that shows the right foot coming off the back of the bag. This one's not going to give it to us down the first base, coming from first base. We're not going to see crap from this one. If we could get a look from third base looking to second base, you might see that right foot. I don't think they're going to be able to overturn it. We didn't get the angle to tell us if that foot came off at the end. This is going to stand, guys. I think we can all agree that there's not enough to say that he tagged the knee before he tags the base. We can't review that. We can't overturn that. We're just looking at him overshooting the base on the other end. No, I agree. It's not conclusive. It's going to stand. Charlene Darlin's doing his own AD drill. I like it. You're playing your own game. Stands. I think it's very plausible that he overshot the base and slid off while Boston was tagging him. But I'll admit, I don't think we got a clear angle of that. And if we're agreeing in the chat, we're the biggest homers around. Yeah, clearly they didn't have enough. Hey, throw Noble into that. I mean, Noble, throw Bear into that because Bear just made an amazing throw and we couldn't make the tag. And that was a really difficult play for Boston, though. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Just need one out to get out of this damn thing and keep this tied up. One count. Runner on second. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Pitch count was off. Bear and Corn versus the world. That's exactly right. You got to throw Bear in there. However, you know what? Yeah, he should have made that tag, but he did have that diving stop earlier. It won't matter if they get the out here. It will very matter if they don't. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. The umpire was trying to play baseball there. Dang, this ump's kind of like a monster, dude. He just kind of caught that ball and threw it away and said, let's keep playing baseball. That was sick. I kind of like this first base ump. Here's the 0-2. Low and in. It's fine. 1-2 count. Cliff Pennington will catch heat if we lose the game. If we win the game, everyone will forget that happened. Get the up in the lineup. Yeah. Here's the 1-2. Low and in. Let's go, Corn. Come on. Get the ump on the mound. Couple of balls make it a 2-2 count. They're both low and in. Pitch number 70 of the day for Fresh Corn is out, and it's touched. Deep, right center, lands. A&M does indeed pay for not getting the out at second, and USC takes their first lead of the day by a run. You got to take the opportunities at hand, or else you get punished. Damn. God dang. I mean, there's a world where we're out of this inning. Really disappointed in the bats this last month, to be honest. Not trying to shit on the team, and I get that pitching is our main weakness, but if you know that, you got to hit the ball damn well. Yeah, and we haven't. Strike here for the next at-bat. Let's end this thing now. 1-run deficit is nothing. We can do this. But you have to switch you have to flip a switch here because you've had two really close, kind of fateful things go against you in this last inning. Here's the 0-1. The throw out at second that should have ended the inning and disallowed the second run. And the call by Pennington to run Hakopi into home plate when he was in no man's land that should have resulted in bases loaded. A&M has subsequently found themselves in a 2-1 deficit. But let's stop that now. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. 1-2. Yeah, you see Lions warming up, guys. I'm sure we all saw that. Lions in the pin. They're not going to risk going too crazy with Corn. Here's the 1-2. Finds the zone. Got him looking. Got us out of it. That could be the day for Corn, and damn it, that's a good day. This is a team that has scored like 15 runs a game their last 4 games in this tournament, or last whatever it's been, 3 games in this tournament, and Corn has held them to 2. And A&M helped them a little bit on one of those runs. I'll be right back, guys. It's going to be... Oh, my God. First deficit of this elimination game. How is A&M going to respond? The Bats haven't done much today. They had an opportunity last inning. This is it. This is the entire season coming down to the last 4 innings of this game. You're in a 1-run deficit. Nothing you feel like you can't overcome. Just got to go do it. It's time. Bear, Kellner, Grahovac. Thanks, James. Let's take the lead back. Let's go. Offense isn't completely silent today. Let's hope they pick it up. Yeah, they should have had bases loaded last inning. Boy, we are scraping the corners of the bullpen for the pitching. I guess it's one and done here. Hope the Bats can continue this inning from the last. Yeah, we did. BTTS, we did. Unfortunately, that's one of those moments you look back on, but let's make that not the case here. You just got to go and get it. Bottom line is a 2-1 ball game. You have some bats that can do it for you. You're going to pitch Lyons, who's an Iron Man on the mound. Fresh Corn's giving you 5. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. New pitcher for USC, Chase Harrell. First pitch to Bear. Bear checks, swings, and contacts it for a foul ball. 0-1. Bear would have been up with the Ducks. We've kind of done Bear dirty twice because Bear had a laser throw to second base and we couldn't get the tag, and then Bear could have knocked all those runs in and we couldn't get him up. It's been a Bear Fresh Corn kind of a day. 1-1 count for Bear. Here's the pitch. Inside. It hit him. Leadoff man on, and guess what? It's Bear Harrison getting hit by a pitch. His signature move. My goodness, how many is that? Record holder for hit by pitches as an Aggie. How many? I'm going to look it up. I can't not look this up. Someone probably knows it. All right. Any guesses how many how many balls Bear Harrison's been hit by this year? Someone give me a guess. I want to hear some guesses. That's it? That's it? Kellner bunts it. Looks pretty good. Advances Bear. Sack bunt does the job. In a close game, you take that. You run with it. Let's get Bear home. I'm astonished this number is not higher. It's still pretty high. It's 23 after that one. Yep, it's 23 after that one. Correct. The record was 21, I think. I don't know. I thought Hensler had the record last year. It was 21. Top of the order here. Gavin Grahovac at the plate. Pitches outside. 1-0 count. Bear Harrison at second. Now is the time. We have opportunity right here. Top of the order, man on second. Scoring position. Let's go. 1-0. Swing and a miss by Gavin. 23 in 1 year is crazy. It just felt like even more, though. Thoughts on the team ceiling? I mean, we have the ability to be scoring 20 runs. Like, we just have immense talent, and we're just kind of not living up to that right now. We did on Saturday. Like, we could do that. He'll watch a strike there. 1-2. Come on, Gavin. The train is rolling. It's beautiful out in Bluebell. It's time. Come on, Gavin. Throw to second. Nothing. Come on, Gavin. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. I think Gavin has struck out 3 times today. Dang it, man. Sorrell, man, we need it. You did try, Logan. Auburn up to... Oh, tie game 2-2 with Milwaukee in their elimination game 7. Caden Sorrell, man, we need it, man. Runner on second, 2 outs. Caden Sorrell pitches inside, 1-0 count. Let's go, Sorrell. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it off. 1-1. We're going to need one of Sorrell or Grahovac to have their stamp on this game before it's all said and done, I would think. It's got to be your leaders in a game like this, it seems. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off, 1-2. One-two count for Sorrell. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. Stays 1-2. Come on, Caden, man. Elimination game under the lights in Bluebell Park. His last game here in this stadium. We need it now. Or come on, man. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Yeah, and in this setting, we have not gotten anything from Sorrell or Gavin, and we need that. They might have maybe 2 at-bats left this game to show to leave their last stamp on this stadium. We're going to need it. Oh, that hurts, man. All right, looked like Gavin Lyons would be the guy we're going to see this next inning. I think they're probably going to make the switch. They had him up and moving around. He was throwing. So I'm thinking Corn's night could be done. They have him at about 75 or so pitches. I figured it would be around 80, and then anything beyond that was a mystery to me because we just don't know how long they'd be willing to go with a guy that's typically a closer. So we'll see. Bet it's Lions. I've been putting off leaving so I can go watch this game, but I gotta go. Here's hoping once I'm gone things will get better. All right, Unsaka Puntos. Have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you watching it in a different way is the lucky charm we need. I'm sorry, I mean, maybe it's a 1-run game, guys. Like, we got time. And I'm saying it sucks to see Gavin and Sorrell not do it tonight, but really in a one-run game, it could be anyone. Defense has to keep it up, though. Last couple of innings, the cracks have been showing a little bit. Let's see if Lions can take this thing over. But that's it for Corn. Hell of a day. Exactly what we needed from a team that's scoring a million runs a game right now. Gave us a chance. Number 1 all-time hit by pitch Aggie. Number 3 all-time NCAA. Wild. And counting. Most recent one was about 10 minutes ago. Good to see you, by the way, Cody. Yes, sir. UNSAC beat the hell out of USC. Fresh Corn's night extends in the 6th inning. He's at the mound. First pitch is contacted, but to the glove of Royo. 1 pitch, 1 out in the inning. If you want to keep Clayton Freshcorn on the mound, quick outs like that will help that happen. I love that they're trying him some more. Seeing how this thing goes. He was able to close out that inning. Still getting some strikeouts. But largely uncharted territory for Freshcorn with this pitch count this high. Top of the zone there. 0-1 count. Drew, you got to bring out the hot sauce if we pull out the win. It might be the lucky charm. Brother, I got the hot sauce out. Every run we score is a dab of hot sauce. We took one for Bear earlier. I even have milk. That one's popped up. Out of play. No, it's not! Foul ball caught by Ben Royo outside the right field line. 2 down in the inning through, what is that, 3 pitches? Ideal to extend Freshcorn's night. This is massive. This is massive. We're going to keep Corn out there if we get this third one fast. Come on. Good stuff, Royo. Finding that one. This is massive. If this is a quick inning, that's going to bode really well. Is this Andrew Lamb coming up with 2 outs? Yeah, this is good. This is the good feelings we needed, Adam, for sure. We needed to have a moment. This could be it. Let's get a quickie here. Get him out of here. Get the crowd up and moving around. Yep, Andrew Lamb, 0 for 2 today, but monster yesterday. Let's keep him at bay. What's up, Malik? What's up, man? Yeah, just surviving an elimination game. High stakes here. First pitch to Lamb. Shows bunt. It's in play. Well placed. He's going to get on. A sneaky bunt there. Played it perfectly away from anywhere an A&M fielder was. And it gets him on. 2 out bunt. Directly away from a shift that A&M was running. Beautifully played, man. I hate how well played that was. I hate how they just abused our shift like that. However, that's better than him getting a 3-run homer like he did yesterday. Next at bat. Starts with the ball. 1-0 count. Exactly, BTTS. One-0 pitch. Just outside, 2-0. Don't let this be the start of life. Yeah, I just need the out. 2-0. Touched. And it dinks right into the glove of Royo. And that bunt was good for just 1 extra pitch this inning. No big deal. Quick inning. Got Freshcorn in. Got Freshcorn out. Maybe he keeps pitching, man. That was good stuff right there. 1-run deficit. It stays. Fresh never stops. Corn never ends. Huge. Bats. Let's go. James, who we got? Who we got, James? It's Hacopian, Doer, Partita. Beat you to it, James. Beat you to it. Hacopian, Doer, Partita. I mean, ain't no time like the present. Let's tie this sucker up. Fresh Corn has done his job like... I mean, it has gone exactly like how you would have hoped defensively. This is just like the dream scenario defensively. Bats need to wake up! Sorry. It's just how I feel. Use lines for 7, 8, or 9, or just 8 and 9, maybe. I think if you go into next inning with an open mind with Fresh Corn. I leaned way back when I yelled. Bullpen's still quiet. This could be Corn till I die. I welcome it. I mean, I'm going to trust their call. They know Corn. They know their guy. Okay, guys. High as hell stakes. Hacopian leading us off. Pops this one up. Shallow right. Middle right. 1 pitch, 1 out. One down in the inning. First pitch to Doer. It looked low from the front view for sure. It looked low, Trooper Drew. They are not showing a replay though. Here's an 0-1. Second one was a strike, probably. First one looked low. Second one was fine to me. Quick 0-2. They didn't show a side view, and sometimes those can make clear the close ones, but that looked pretty low. Here's the 0-2 to Doer. In play. It gets through! Base hit for Doer with 1 out. He slips running to first. I don't know if he had a path to second there. He might have. Snuck just to the left of the third baseman there, down the left field line. Sometimes those are doubles, man. It should have been a double, I think. Here's the replay. Yeah. Yeah, that could have been a double. He just slipped. We have caught some negative breaks today, but let's ride. We ride. And honestly, not even breaks. We've made some mistakes today. That was more of a break. Partita at the plate. First pitch is low. And the ump sees it low. It's a ball. Jake Doer, big stuff. After a couple of strikes. Runner on, 1 out. Freshman phenom at the plate. Nico Partita. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Partita. Contacts it to the glove of the third baseman. It's a double play. This game is still super close and very much in the balance. Every big moment in this game has gone against us. Like the big winning moments have gone against us and in USC's favor. There's time left. It's a 1-run game. Oh. We still have fresh corn. And Grahovac and Sorrell, they're not going to leave without leaving their mark. But damn it, I'm antsy. Falling down was immediately punished. Good point. It's Spurs. It's Spurs. We can do this, guys. We still have corn. These bats are not going to leave without having their mark. Yeah, that's exactly right, Noble. That's exactly right. Just everything that's just like extra and hurts you has happened. 3 things, really. It was the not loading the bases up. It was missing the tag. Both consequential, obviously. And then a slip there. And, you know, that wasn't as big of an opportunity, but it was an opportunity where you needed 1 run and you had a slip. No, not really his fault. People slip. It's a mistake, but it's just unfortunate. Fresh corn back at the mound. Pitch 82 to start this inning out. First pitch. Touched. Bounces to the glove of Grahovac. 1 pitch, 1 out. If we get another fresh corn quickie, that'll also feel really, really good. Give us some hope. Give us a chance. Not giving me the confidence I need heading to divorce court. Do it for Ronnie, guys. Do it for Ronnie. Not going to lie, beating USC will be tough anyway. Yeah, but just give us a chance with a rested bullpen, with whatever we have left, and a chance for our bats just to find it, because we know our bats are a game away from figuring it out. They have the talent. They've shown it this year, aside from just having it. You just give us more shots. Give us more pulls of the trigger in the Russian roulette chamber. We can find a bullet and spark this thing. Here's an 0-1. High and away. Sadeo and Lyons both warming up, and those are 2 arms we anticipated we would see today. BAS is taking over mental state. I don't know if I can handle this. Did he go? Did he go? He did not. They're going to ask late. He didn't. How many profiles do you have, Moffitt? Here's the 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Okay. Come on, fresh corn. You can do it. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. It was Sadeo and Lyons. Did I say Moss? Did you see Moss? I didn't see Moss. Maybe it was Moss and I just thought it was Lyons. Was it Moss? My brain just registered it as Lyons. It was Sadeo on the right. Was it Moss on the left? Here's the 2-2. Ooh, just misses the zone. That was on the borderline. That could have gone either way. It goes against us. Yeah. View from the back shows it outside the plate. I'm fine with the call. Fouls that one off to extend the at-bat as a full count. It'll stay full count. The shot from behind the catcher shows it a little bit better. It was outside the plate. But I would love it if the ump would have just jumped on it, because some umps would call that. Payoff. High. 1 out walk. Runner on first. 90 for Corn. This could be about it. They're going to trust it here. They're going to make the switch because you make the switch now before it gets into dire circumstances. If his goose is cooked, you want to do it now. If you believe he has a few more pitches left and he's fully Clayton Fresh Corn, you leave him in there and see. Because you got the guys warmed up now. They're going to roll with it. Throw to first. Yes, the Dos Equis double is in play, James. Good call. One out, one on. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the end of the bat, it's fouled. 0-1. Doesn't really get more tense than this. Oh, 1 count. Throw to first. Back and safe. Good placement on that throw to first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 0-2. Olsen Magic very much in play, James. Very much in play. The 0-2 count. Throw to first. Pitch count at 92. We got a full starters workload and then some from Corn. No, it's Lyons and Sadeo in the bullpen. I don't know where we got Moss from. Maybe I said it. They're saying Weston Moss. It's not Moss, is it? I'm going crazy here? It's Sadeo and Lyons. Okay, he corrected it. It was the commentator. It wasn't me. I was going crazy there. Throw to first. Still 0-2. Gosh dang, man. I'm so confused. Olsen Magic, please. If you can hear us, save us. Please, Olsen Magic. We are beckoning. Begging. All right, the announcer made me feel crazy. Because the announcer got you guys. I'm like, I can't really hear him. But then I caught he said Moss, and that's where it was coming from. The 0-2 pitch. High. Still coming out 91. Normally he's what, 94? That one's touched up. It's in a land center field. Makes it to... Oh, he doesn't make it to third. Okay. I thought he was going to make it to third there. So we got first and second here. They're going to make the change now, I would assume. And hopefully that wasn't an at-bat too late. It's a recoverable situation. Instead of getting first and third, it's first and second. But pressure's on for whoever comes out. I'm sure they're making the change now, right? They have them ready to go. They've been looking at the change. Batter still in the box. They're going to let him keep pitching. That one's low and in. 1-0 count. Corn's in for this at-bat. Unless they stop at mid-at-bat, which he has done before. I hope we don't regret this. 1-0. Let's see. Here's the pitch. That was pretty close, man. High and away, though. 2-0. Stop it, Logan. Stop it. Here's the 2-0. Low and in. We're doing this a batter too late. Finds the zone. 3-1. Wow. Huge pitch right there, but we got to make it mean something. 3-1. The difference between an out and a walk or a hit here is huge, in my opinion, because you could have sat him, but they go with him. Here's the 3-1. It's gone. It's a home run. 3-run homer. They're up 5-1. Y'all say it. I don't want to say it. We have been talking. We were just talking about it. Like, oh, this seems like one more at-bat than seemed necessary. We hope we don't regret it. Yeah, Nebby, that's pretty much right. And Fresh Corn hits 100. They're sticking with him. Wilson has it at the warning track. That was close, man. But do they what's? I don't think Kelly's the one making the decision right now. I mean, he knows his guys, but I hate to see that Freshcorn had to go through that. It felt like he was done a couple at-bats ago. And I'm here playing armchair quarterback. I'm here with my ass on the couch, like slightly overweight, like drinking milk, having a chip. But it just sucks to see him have to go through that because he had an amazing, amazing day in the last appearance of the year at Bluebell Park. He was fantastic. And it seemed like he went an at-bat or maybe two too long. And that changes the game, and it makes him have a bad taste in his mouth at the end of it. Because I think Freshcorn was a freaking stud today. A freaking stud today. And he has to end his day like that. I'll play the other side of the argument. Like, no, I don't even want to. I just don't like the call at all. On a personal and a team level, I hated it. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. We were on this before it happened. We were talking about it like, guys, it feels like it's time. It feels like it's time. I mean, how many of y'all in chat called it? Like, at least 3 or 4 y'all were saying it. I was saying it. But what a freaking day for Freshcorn. I mean, anybody in the chat going to blame him for that? He was at pitch 100 as a closer. He doesn't do this. And it was not, I mean, he was in there for like 2 at-bats too many. Like, we saw the line in the sand. We saw the line. And plus, I mean, it had gone according to script. Like, we talked about it. We wanted 5 innings out of Freshcorn, and if it went to 6, 7, or 8, that's great. You have the arms to get you by in that scenario, right? You felt like you had enough from Sadeo or Lyons to get you through. if fresh corn got you, especially like to 7 like we are now, or even past 5. And we got it. We got what we needed out of fresh corn. And we hung them up. We hung them out to dry, man. We hung them out to dry. We got cocky, man. Corn was epic today. Yeah, and that's a disgusting stat line for how good his day was. And yeah, obviously the bats are failing us today. Shane Sadeo on the mound. This is exactly the order I would have thought. It would have gone Corn, Sadeo, Lions today. First pitch from Sadeo, outside. It's not insurmountable, but it's based on the day so far. It's feeling bigger than 4. Swing and a miss there. 1-1. Oh, man, that's just a bad feeling. Moving on. 1-1. Low and away. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That one's low. We just need an out. Big picture, like in theory, we're not out of it, but based on the way today and recently the bats have done, it does feel like we're out of it. Full count. But we've seen what these bats can do, and I'm not going to quit on a team the last game of the year, so we're going to finish this thing strong. Payoff pitch. Gets through. Gets past the first baseman into the glove of the right fielder. Yeah, Corn had a great day, man. No one's going to blame him for what happened, and he deserved that applause, that standing ovation. And that was more than just for today. That was for a year where pitching was always somewhat in question, an absolutely stabilizing force in the biggest moments, in the biggest games when you needed a closer. Absolute weapon. Ended up probably eating more pitches than a closer typically would at the tail end of the season just because of what this room needed. And that was showcased at the highest level today where he started and gave us 100 pitches. Early doesn't have enough experience. He's gaining it. Did they got to fresh corn? He did his job well for not starting for 2 seasons. Yeah. Oh, you know, like this team has brought in talent at the highest level on the batting side. Recreate that for the pitching side. You're bringing guys in. Like everyone they acquired this year has been absolutely money in the lineup. You got to just do it for the arms too. They've shown they can bring bodies in. Swing and a miss there. Has to feel good for Sadeo. Get a couple more of those. We'll never hate my corn. We cannot hate the corn. That one's low. I believe Fresh Corn's a junior. Someone check me on that. I believe he has 1 year left. As does Aiden Sims. Actually, Aiden Sims has 2 years left. These bats are very capable of just turning it on. I get how it feels like they won't, though, because it's been just a quiet couple of games. But, I mean, look at what they did Saturday night. I mean, look at what they did at times throughout the year. They have the ability to do it. Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Sky high. Ungettable. 1-2 count. Yeah, Sadeo didn't have the year he wanted. It's very clear. Everyone sees that. No one's dancing around that, but we did get some really good stuff from Sims and Korn. America Great. They were awesome this year. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Oh, foul tipped it. Okay. Stays alive. 2-2. We can't afford to give these bats any more room to make up. Here's the 2-2. Throw to first. Yeah, I mean, if they get some really good arms in the portal next year, as a base, you'll have Sims and Freshcorn as your ace and your closer. Lyons is back. I mean, that's a trio, and you just got to build it out with the portal and see who else develops. Swing and a miss at a high pitch. Sadeo gets out of it without surrendering a run. The deficit is 4 for A&M to keep their season alive. This is it, guys. Are the bats going to do it or are they not? That's going to determine the year. We'll find out. Yeah, that was so brutal, JB Boss. That was just so hard to watch. 2 runs in the 7th. Give me something, man. We got 2 more innings. Or 3 more innings. We can make something happen here, man. Don't be thinking it's over. Now, at this point, pitching can't give anything else up, but a 4-run deficit can be done by this batting team. Wish we had some pitchers with Cortez like Velo. That's a high bar. We didn't have that this year for sure, though. We still have 9 outs to work with. Absolutely. I'm not mailing this one in, guys. Like, 4 runs with the season on the line. Like, they could make something happen here. Can Marcel pitch? Losing would be understandable, but losing, playing, and executing the worst. Yeah, it's those moments we're going to look back on. A couple of coach mistakes today cost us, right? The decision to run Hakopian from third to home when he was in no man's land. And then maybe hanging Freshcorn out to dry a couple too long. Marco Jones can pitch. Marco Jones committed to football, man. But hey, if we can get him out there for 1 game, let's do it. All right, here we go. Ben Roy to lead us off here. First pitch is a strike. It'll be Royo, Jorian Wilson, Bear Harrison. In a gotta-have-it 4-run deficit scenario for the season. Get Marco Jones and Marcel out there. Here's the 0-1. Popped up by Royo. Center fielder running up under. Is it awkward? It's a little awkward, but he gets to it. 1 down. Eight outs to work with. Feels like pitching has generally let us down all year, but I will never admit it when I see Freshcorn laying it out every game he plays. I mean, it was a struggling pitching staff that was held together and allowed for a solid overall year that is still continuing right now, particularly thanks to 2 players. Fresh Corn and Sims. Now, there were big moments for Moss, especially lately. You got to give him a lot of credit for how he turned this thing around. Big moments for Lions. You know, he has to find consistency, but he had some really big moments. But you had two absolute studs kind of stabilize this thing this year. 0-1. Jorian touches it, but it goes right to the glove of the second baseman. 2 down. Bear Harrison at the plate, first pitch, has the lone run of the day as his solo homer in the, I think it was the 3rd inning. Two outs here, 1-0 count. Here's the pitch, low and away, 2-0. I'm not opposed to a 2-out rally. Here's the 2-0. Outside. 3-0. Can we get a final Olsen ball 5 chant for the year? 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. Finds the zone. We are denied the chant. 3-1. I think Kelly's going after. I really don't know what to expect. I could truly see it going either way because there was both a talent issue and then there were a couple guys that disappointed. There were a couple guys that thrived this year. Bear hits one just shy of the warning track. I think, honestly, the room could probably use a spark. If there's a guy out there that could really elevate the room and really bring some excitement and really maybe attract some eyes of transfer portal players, I think that could be a move. If not, I mean, continuity is probably the way. But if you can find that, I think the room could use a spark. That felt good off the bat, didn't it, BTTS? At least we got a natty in volleyball. That was fun. We got to a 12-team playoff in football. That's pretty good. We're going to have a really good recruiting class as a result of that football success and Elko's early success in this football program. That feels really good. Bucky McMillan made it to the round of 64 into the tournament in his first year as head coach in a program that's not traditionally known for basketball. That feels pretty good. Early was projected 13th in the SEC. Made it. And hosted a regional and was the 3rd team in the final SEC standings. That's pretty good. We're chasing the highest prize here, and I think you're maybe knocking some stones down to get there and is the best you can. I just want to win this freaking baseball game. There is no way Texas A&M was going to win this game wearing those uniforms. They're 6-0 in those uniforms this year. Check yourself. Check yourself. This will be their first loss wearing these uniforms this year. Learn ball. Round of 32, you're right. I was checking the lower bar as like the big accomplishment, but you're right. They won a round too. We are cursed. College Station has to be built on the burial ground or something. I'm going to break this chair. What's up, Parzival? Not good. Not good. All right. Scoreless inning keeps this deficit at 4, headed to the 8th. Sadeo's still on the mound. First pitch of the inning is a strike for Sadeo. 0-1. Little role reversal here. I mean, we would visualize potentially a starting Sadeo through 8 innings and then Freshcorn taking this thing over the last 2. Things have flipped by this time of the year. 0-2 count. One, two. For Sadeo. Yeah, it's rough, Parzival. It's rough. It was a couple of moments in this game that decided, as it goes in most competitive baseball games. Base hit for the leadoff man for USC in the top of this 8th inning. Get the runner on first with no outs. No one has seen them wear such hideous uniforms like diehards. No one except for diehards watch these games that are hard to watch anyways, man. We're all diehards. What are you talking about? You're here watching a college baseball YouTube stream. We're all equally sick in the mind. Imagine Freshcorn starting the whole year. Yeah, maybe, but you needed a closer too, though, and he was really good at what he did. Throw to first. Still 1-0 count. I just don't care about that quote too much, John Smith. I don't even know if that's real. I've seen enough. Put me in, coach. I think any of us are willing to go in there and play. Let's go play. We are sick in the mind, but gig 'em. Exactly. Exactly. But gig 'em. Another throw to first. Safe. Here's the 1-0. This should be a double play. Royo to Kellner. And Grahovac can't reel it in. They do get the lead base runner out, though. But they keep a runner on first. I was there in '89 when the greatest Aggie team lost to LSU. Marcel Reed played baseball in high school, put him in. Marcel might be busy. Marcel Reed was a baller in basketball. Marcel talks his talk. He thinks he can beat some college players one-on-one. I believe him. In basketball. Like a 6'1", super athletic point guard. Obviously with some ball skills. Another throw to first. Count as 0-1. How are we feeling about Marcel, guys? Looks like he's put on some weight. Very excited about that. Less holding your breath when he takes contact. More confidence. We beat our old manager, the Lane Kiffin of baseball. True. Here's the 0-1. It just lands fair, and we're just kind of jogging to the ball. We're a few steps late because no one was going to it because they called it fair late. But we should have been sprinting to that ball. And now we have 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. I don't know. I felt like that base runner probably could have tried to take home there. So we maybe didn't get punished as much as we could have for not sprinting to that ball. Yeah, that lands just on the inside of that line. That was a long... She had to run so far to get to that one based on where it landed. The line is fair? Isn't the line fair? No, nothing went our way tonight, BT. That's 100% correct. Bases are loaded? Bases are loaded? How did the bases get loaded, guys? They just walked a batter. Line is fair. That's what I thought. Thank you for watching the watch party. I can't find any USC versions of the game. Welcome in. Y'all are on a serious run right now. This is the kind of run that can make some crazy stuff happen in the postseason of this sport. Exactly what y'all are doing with the bats. Oh, of course, it's a Longhorn fan. No question. We knew that. You have to say anything, David. We know. We could smell it on you. Thank a Longhorn for telling you that? I mean, I would thank a Longhorn for telling me just a nice general fact. Thank you, sir. If Arkansas or Tennessee are night games, I'm fine with ASU being the night game, not going to lie. There was no way we were getting it over Texas versus OSU. Right. I don't mind a noon game, honestly. Yeah, Arizona State's an interesting non-con game, but it's not like a monster game, so I think obviously LSU's going to be a night game on the road. But yeah, Tennessee would be great to be a night game. I can't stomach to watch, but I can't look away. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Stop confusing the host, BTTS. That's not good practice, man. Hope Tennessee's our blackout. Do we just keep doing the blackout? Is that just going to be a staple now? Is that just like a thing now? I welcome it. The blackout, you know, my kind of thought is like you have to have like the right scenario, a big home game at night, and it lines up and you do the blackout. You don't do it against teams that aren't like great, but they did it against Mississippi State last year, who wasn't having a great year, and it worked. It was awesome. I believe the throwbacks were a one-time thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they did another throwback again, though, at some point. Looking over TBH. Let's just see. Full bases loaded, one out. Gavin Lyons into the game for the first time. Top of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Outside. 1-0. Yeah, they made a pitching switch. Here's the 1-0. Finds the zone 1-1. I'm surprised Rolly's not here too. He's probably busy. He probably had a watch party planned. Probably celebrating. He's a partier. Yeah, JN, it's cool. Here's the 1-1. Finds the zone again. 1-2. I mean, we've seen a Lions day go both ways. Here's the 1-2. Base hit. Diving catch by Grahovac. Thrown to home. Out. I'm sorry, safe. Oh, man. No outs, but despite the great play by Gavin. I thought that Bear might have brushed his foot, but Bear doesn't even argue it. He didn't touch him. Not even close. Oh, yeah, it was close to the foot. I thought he got his foot, but I think he might have touched the plate first. I thought he kind of like lucked out and happened to hit his flailing foot there. They're going to score one, and the bases stay loaded, and the outs stay one. Live, I thought he caught his foot. First pitch is a strike of this at-bat. You going to do a postseason recap vid for baseball? I most likely will do that this week, yes. Probably a lot of stuff y'all have heard me mention in passing throughout the night. But it'll all be consolidated. 1-1. Man, that was a great play by Gavin to result in nothing. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Need a miracle, don't stop believing. Olsen magic, please. I don't know. I just feel like things have gone against us today, including self-inflicted stuff. One, two count. Popped up. Oh, no. Throw him out. He's safe? How? If we don't drop that ball, we probably get it there. Like every big mistake has been made today. We have made a just slew of big mistakes today. And there's another one. Dropped a ball that was like a step behind a throw out at home plate. That takes him a beat off, and that beat probably gets it there. Oh. I mean, there's a world where he tagged him there, but there... What is this, man? That was a rough... We had just made every mistake today, like in the biggest game. It's been hard to watch. mean, I don't want. We could recount the mistakes. I mean, the one was to have a Copian go, then the missed tag at second. It looks very safe on the slide. Yeah, it's a rough showing today, Noble. It's been a bad game, Parzival. We have played a bad game of baseball today. I mean, we've made a ton of mistakes. I don't know why I'll have a problem with people calling it how it is. I'd like to see more angles on the safe call at the plate, though. Yeah, Kyle Field is an awesome place for a football game. The one angle I saw, he looked safe. I mean, do you want to see the angles? If they show him, I'll show him, Trooper. I mean, let me see. They might not show him again. I mean, I don't think it's his ceiling either. He's a super young coach. He improved a lot this year, but this is just a bad game in the biggest moment, which sucks. It's going to be hard to stomach. I think if this team gets the right pitchers into the program, it can be really good, though, going forward with the talent they have coming back. I think they're in a pretty good spot if they get the right pitchers in. I don't know, man, Parzival. That fresh corn situation, it's a tough call because your pitching staff is what it is right now, but it seemed like he was already on that path, and it felt, we were all watching it, it felt like it was a couple of at-bats too late. Hindsight's 20/20, but we were feeling it in real time. Of course, this is more of a batting thing, but to say that was nothing is not true. The bats have absolutely let us down today. We also missed an opportunity with bases loaded that could have equated to something. Okay, so the out counts, but the run scores. Interesting. Okay. 2 down, 2 on. Drew doesn't have a cannon, and he can't afford to drop the baseball. There's a strike. Yeah, fly ball was caught, absolutely. That one's fouled off. The drop just disallowed him from getting the ball to home plate quick enough. Fouled off. 6-run 8th inning coming off. That's the spirit. Believe. Believe. Oh, 2. Get out of the inning. There are 2 on. Fouled off again. Yeah, honestly, dude, if you would have told me USC was scoring 7 runs by the 8th inning today, I would have been like, okay, A&M has a real chance to win this thing. We talked about this going into the game. It was like, if A&M holds them to single digits with how hot USC has been lately, I would say A&M won that game. I'm pretty sure, rewind the tape, I'm pretty sure I made that statement. If A&M holds them to single digits, A&M should win this game. Nope. We have 1 run. Here's the 1-2. Huge grab by Partita. Snags it out of the sky. If that thing gets through, it's trouble. Deficit stays at 6. Yeah, for sure, Jeffrey. I agree. It's crazy, David. I mean, how many of last year's Omaha 8 are still alive right now? We all know the number. It's just not that that's like all the national seeds or anything like that, but you're right. Top 2 teams down. Even more seeded teams out. Ooh, Robert Alexander, the OU fan, is here. Big OU fan talking up his Sooners. I love it. Congrats, man. Sooners had a big game today. Would have never thought hitting would be the issue tonight. Neither did I, man. They've always responded. That UFC staff is no joke. Correct, ma'am. Yeah, I don't think many Aggies are going to call for early. I think they might call for him right now. Motions of this game, I think that's just natural. Any fan base would do that. I think most Aggies would acknowledge that like this season was a step forward. They have to continue to take steps forward. That's like he's not like necessarily like I already said this all early in the video. Like we don't feel like we have found this ultimate solution yet, but we feel like there's a path that Early can keep improving this program because he did improve it this year. And pretty much every player he brought in had a huge impact on the season. And he's still a developing coach. But there need to be pitching changes made, clearly. And a good coach will make the changes that are needed. Binder up in the game for the first time. Yeah, see, y'all are pretty much echoing it. I'm pretty sure it's what's going to happen, guys. That's an awkward bleeder by Binderup. And Binderup gets there. That is so weird. Why was Binderup pulling up at the end of that? Binderup got lucky there because he was going to make it maybe if he sprinted, but he wasn't sprinting. He was not sprinting. Replay. He's like pulling up there. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too critical. He got on. Leadoff man on. Binderup's on first base. All right. If something crazy is going to happen, leadoff man getting on helps with that. And the remaining Blue Bell Park crowd will cling on to whatever they can right now, and they're getting loud. You got to enjoy the last one of the year. Win or lose, this was always the last one here. Might as well. Have some damn fun with it. Rally sunglasses on here. All right. Top of the order. Guys, really take this in right now. Gavin and Sorrell and Hakopian. Probably their last at-bats here, maybe. Let's go, Gavin. We need something, man. Here's Gavin. First pitch. Fouls it off right. Nobody jinxed it. We need a miracle. 0-1 to Gavin. Swing and a miss. The 0-2 pitch. Fought it off. They've got bullpen movement. Gavin fouling the last one off to hang in on the 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fought it off. Deep work. 0-2 count. The pitch, low and away. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Okay. Hanging it on this one. Faster than the first couple. Or longer than the first couple, I should say. Stays 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got a piece of it. Wow. Foul tip into the dirt. Stays. Lives to fight another pitch. Wow. Yeah, crowd's coming as alive as they will all night. They're trying to fight for it. Here's the 1-2 again. Gavin's fighting them off here. Gavin's hanging in there, man. Can Gavin just find one and give us a chance? It's been a tough day for Gavin, you're right, but let's finish it strong, man. Here's the pitch. Fights it off again. A lot of this comes down to playing good baseball at the right time. Your best baseball at the right time. It can go the opposite way, too. In postseason baseball. Here's the 1-2 again. Gavin fighting. The pitch. This one's in play. And the double play gets away. They'll get the lead runner out. It was chopped to, I think, the third baseman. Got the out at second, and the throw to first got away from him. So 1 out, 1 on. I'm calling for early. I mean, I would call for a coach if he didn't show any improvement, but I think he did this year. I think he definitely did. If it would have just stayed the same as the year before, we didn't show any improvement, the pieces they brought in didn't do anything, yeah, maybe. But, like, I think he made some... I think the things he did worked. I think he has to do more. Sorrell at the plate, swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1. Sorrell gets that one. Is it going to land? It will not. Right fielder dives forward to get the second out. A&M running out of outs. Only 4 left on the outing. 1 left in this inning. The third baseman's been making it happen. That's fair, big boss. That's fair. Hakopian at the plate. 1 on, 2 out. That one's outside. It's a ball. USC is the highest rated RPI that didn't host. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss by Hakopian. See y'all September 5th. I'll be dropping a lot of football stuff here in July, so be sure to tune in then. We'll be starting live weekly call-in shows, either late July, early August. Get some early football talk going. Hope to hear from y'all then. I know y'all are here. Y'all like the live stuff. We'll do those probably Thursday nights. Hakopian gets that one in play, and it's going to get through to center field. Grounder to the glove of the center fielder. Grahovac on second, Hakopian on first. The 2-out rally of all 2-out rallies coming up. A&M football's getting underrated for a second year in a row. I'm starting to like the schedule. I'm starting to like a lot of things about the team. I will once again talk myself into great success. Actually, I undershot them this year. I said they would go 9-3 last year, and they went better. 3-run bomb, please. Yes, please. They going to make a change here? They had a guy warming up. All right. They're going to bring in a new pitcher here to get out of this 2 runners on situation against Jake Dewar. I'll be right back, guys, for the new pitcher. Nine 3 floor, 11-1 ceiling. Only lost to LSU or Bama on the road. Yeah. I don't know what to make of the LSU game yet. They'll be coming off that massive, massive game against Ole Miss, so that's probably in our favor. I mean, if you believe like revenge is an intangible that can affect a game, that should be in their favor. I feel like we can beat them. I called it a loss in my way too early projection. I'm going to completely smash that and revisit it later. I have to deep dive into what they've done, though. I have not looked at their full reconstructed roster top to bottom yet. We'll do all that stuff here late July. I'll probably drop a full preview on LSU and Texas, maybe OU and Tennessee, just so we can get a feeling of some of our biggest opponents. Those did pretty well last year. I like doing them. It helps me learn. I did one for Notre Dame, too, last year. I probably won't do it for Arizona State. Not that I'm overlooking them, just because they're not as high profile. New pitcher in. I think South Carolina is like, I'm just going to mark it as a loss. We can win it, obviously. I'm just going to mark it because it is such a trap game. But I kind of agree with your 9-3 floor, and that's what it should be. I think that's what we should expect this season. Here's the 0-1 to Dewar. Low and away. 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Got to have a 2-out rally here. Quick throw to first. Nothing too serious. Hakopian on first. Grahovac on second. Dewar at the plate. 1-1 count. Low and in. Come on. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. In play. Does it sneak through? It doesn't. Throw him out at first. Final inning. All right, 1 inning left, guys. I low-key think 9-3 could be a playoff. Hopefully, depending on who we beat, I'd low-key like to see us take over a team like Tech. That'd be fun. I still think 12 is tighter than you think. I still think 12 gets really tight really quickly with all the guaranteed qualifiers, like conference champs. It just tightens up. I don't know if 9-3 is a guarantee. Citadel terrifies me, man. Their defense is really good. It's very clear that it's a high-level defense. They are nails. We got to get guys throwing 95 plus. We do. We just didn't have that this year. 9-3 is hopeful to me since we now have the 9-conference schedule. Then that's got to be how like a lot of SEC teams feel because everyone has to deal with that now. And I don't think A&M has a particularly terrible SEC conference schedule. I feel like A&M can expect to be above, with how they are right now, above a lot of those teams and be rightfully favored in a lot of those games. And I think Elko's the coach to win you some games where you're favored in. Chris Cortez is a high bar, but yes, that's something we definitely missed this year, Fletcher. For sure. I would have liked to have like more consistent 95, 96. Cortez was like a 98 at his best. 97, 98. I would take that though. Cooper Powell. First pitch from Cooper Powell. Finds the top of the zone. 0-1. You know what I didn't have a lot of hot sauce today. We were going to hot sauce for every run scored. 1 run scored, 1 dab of hot sauce. Also, I'm hungry, so I didn't eat the chips that I was going to eat the hot sauce on. So I'm even more hungry, so I'm kind of ornery. That one's low, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Finds the inside of the zone. Batter didn't like it. It was close for sure. 1-2. Ump might be hungry too. Massive shift here. Third base area, shortstop area pretty much completely vacant. Here's the 1-2. Way outside. Two-two pitch. Tags it. Leaping grab for Partita. Playing that shortstop area in the shift out of third base, and he snags it. Second big snag from Partita this game. That was awesome. Nice highlight. And yeah, you just talk about the future of this team. Partita, you know, Jorian and Kellner did a lot this year, but they're going to develop even more. Get a lot back. High and away. 1-0. Earliest staying. I don't think people think he's going to be fired. I think some people are like a very, especially this time of year, a game like this, an emotional group, or just some people who want this might think he will be, but might want him to be. It's not going to happen. I don't think that's really a discussion. One pitch. They're going to call strike there. I can call a spade a spade. It looks like the strike zone is expanding a little bit. 1-2 count. I don't think he does, Jonathan. Here's the 1-2. Got him looking. Good stuff from Powell, man. Good start from Powell this appearance. Football and basketball being fun. I think there's great reason to be excited for baseball too, man. I don't think this program is going anywhere just because it's an end like this, most likely. I just still feel good about this thing. Today sucked. There's no question. I feel really good about the players we're getting back. There's more boxes to check. If they do that, I'll feel really good. But the track record's good of early bringing guys in. Here's the 1-0. You just got to do it on the pitching side now. Gavin at third, Partita at short. Bindi at first. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Okay, Powell. I think Bear's a senior. Someone check me. Someone check me. Here's the 1-2. Stock, so he could come back based on eligibility. I think Bear's gone. No, Bear is a junior. Bear was awesome this year, man. Here's the 2-2. Fouled it off. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. If he's on that border where you could justify just paying him and getting him back, I'd get the catcher back. If it's better than the draft stock. That one comes out high, we'll go full count. You think Bears a first or second rounder? Then we wouldn't get him back. Most likely. Yeah, and it's late at night too right now, JN. Just like that bowl game. Here's the full count. Low. Walked him. With 2 outs. Still say Alco should get us some pitchers. Yeah, football recruiting is doing so well, they can afford to dip into baseball and bring us some pitchers. I like it, Ronnie. I know that team was like a bunch of baby demons. Like, we didn't realize it at the time. That team was just absolutely monsters. We kind of realized it with the receivers, but that was a monstrous team. And we should have, like, debatably won. Could have, I should say. The lead with like a minute and a half or 2 minutes left. Had some young DBs getting cooked by those guys. Good for this crowd staying in it. Having a good time, enjoying their last baseball game at Bluebell. Throw to first. That pitch is popped up. Right field. Jorian getting under it. Jorian has it. Lead stays 6 for the last half inning. Just go out there and leave it all out there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, USC is playing the exact baseball you want to be playing at this time of year, for sure. And it's still incredible. They lost the first game in this regional and just went on an absolute Godzilla run. I don't know, man. I enjoyed winning 11 football games this year. I enjoyed my basketball team making it to the postseason the first year with the coach. I enjoyed my volleyball team winning it all. It's not been that bad, Jesus and Cowboys. I've had some really good times recently. That I mean, if y'all want to share how you felt, I think I can imagine. One of the worst feelings of this baseball year was reading that tweet from wherever you read it from, Richard Zane. Aiden Sims out for the year. That was the toughest thing I've read in a long time. When we needed, like, we knew it was like him coming back for the postseason, and he has a complication. He's out for the year. That was one of the worst moments of the sporting year. Game moment. I had fun in a lot of football games this year. Pinnacle? Nah, but it was fun. It was a really good time. Good job to all the camera ladies. I'm pretty sure we have student camera crew, and they do better than some. We have seen some rough home camera crews this year, and ours is pretty good. Partita almost hit by a pitch there, right in the chest area. It's a ball, 1-0. Only got 6 runs to make up. They got time. Here's the 1-0. High. 2-0. Two-0 count. Finds the zone, 2-1 for Partita. Here's the 2-1. Partita touches it. Will it land in play? Nope. Foul ball down the right field line. Lands shy of the mound on that side warning track. Here's the 2-2. Low and in. Full count. You got to have that remote on the ready, Noble Guy. You're not going to watch that. You got to have that finger on the power button. This one's popped up by Partita. Center fielder under it. Still moving. Has it. 2 outs left on the year. Ben Roy at the plate. Pitch is high. 1-0. I don't know if we really credit Bjork for Elko, though, man. He kind of stumbled onto Elko after everything that happened with Stoops. He landed on Elko. A&M hired Elko. That one's a zone, top of the zone, 1-1. This one's... I'm tired. That one's a strike, top of the zone. The 1-1. Finds the zone, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss at the high pitch. Down to our last out. 7-1 ball game. I mean, it was really that second run that did us in, I guess, in the fresh corn situation. Might not have meant that much if we don't score another run here. Turns out 2 was all it took today. And honestly, I thought if you would have told me they were going to score 7 going into this game, I would have been so thrilled with our chances. Jorian. Oh, 1 to Jorian. Swing and a miss at that one. Down to our last strike. Here's the 0-2. Jorian fouls that one off. Oh, 2. The pitch, high and away. Give me UGA Noble. One, 2 count. Jorian contacts one, shy of the warning track, and USC advances. Season over. Guys, thanks for watching today. It was good to get back with you guys. It's been too long. Knew there was a chance this could be the last one of the year, so I wanted to make sure we got one more in. But I'll give you guys a baseball recap here soon. USC's on a hell of a run, man. What they've done here in College Station, if they can take that with them to Chapel Hill and beyond, they can do some stuff, man. This team is getting hot at the right time. It's a commendable effort by them. We talked about it. Terrible effort by A&M today. Bad game. Not by Freshcorn, though. Got to give Freshcorn that love. He did great today. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Gig 'em.